Alright, nice, nice. Nagkape na, nice. Alright, good evening guys and welcome back to another session. I'm your DM Sai and tonight we're playing Out of the Abyss. Welcome back guys, session 3. Woo! Nice, nice. Luchadores. Okay, so quick recap. Kailangan medyo tense yung background music natin because after you guys have escaped the drow outpost called Velkinvelv, along with a band of fellow ex-prisoners made up by different denizens of the Underdark, you guys decided to travel to Neverlight Grove, a land occupied by myconids, sentient fungi creatures that, according to your companions, is Stool, a tiny little myconid sprout. According to him, Neverlight Grove will be a safe place for you guys, and you guys will be able to gather resources so you guys can return back to the surface. During your travel, you managed to defeat a few creatures along the way, carrion crawlers and gricks, but as you guys deal the finishing blow on one of these gricks, the ground starts to rumble as a gargantuan worm-like creature bursts out from the ground as it starts running towards your direction.
Alright, so attack or run away?
Let's get the fuck out of here, guys!
Alright, we're running away.
Alright. Okay, one moment please. Wait, at which point I would like to ask you guys if alright, nice, nice. Okay, and with that, let's bring up the mood as we all return here in the Underdark. Alright, this gargantuan worm sprouts out from the bursts out from the ground. Oh shit, wala pa ang boses. Okay. It's a wide maw opens a gape as it starts rushing towards your direction. You hear your drow companion, si Sarith, shouts out, "Everyone, run!" As you all start running towards the opposite, towards the south. One moment, please. Alright, you see your fellow companions run as well. See Shushar, he grabs Stool and puts him over his shoulders. See Topsy and Turvy, they are running as well, holding hands. See Jimjar, Sarith, and Ronth all run as well with all their might, including Prince Derendil, and assuming you guys as well. The creature is around 60 feet away from you in this wide tunnel at the moment. As you continue running, alright, you guys stumble upon this this 15-foot high cliff, at which point I'm gonna need everyone to roll athletics checks.
Oh.
Okay, feel free to be creative here. The cliff is 15 foot high, it's around 20 foot wide, and it's just sheer rock.
Yeah.
Alright, yes?
I will Jimbar, and I'll tell him, I'll bet you I can jump longer than you.
Oh shit talaga? Okay,
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, you can't do that bet kasi you already know your role. Dapat before doing the roll.
Before.
So if you want that
Alright.
bet to push through, you will have to make another athletics check.
Next time.
Next time na lang. Alright. You see all of them help each other as well. But unfortunately, Ekru, you fall and you take...
Can I catch her?
I'm gonna allow you to use your reaction. Give me a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw. Ekru, you have to roll a dexterity saving throw as well. Okay, yeah, Ekru has to roll higher than that. Alright, unfortunately, you didn't reach Ekru at the right moment, and Ekru falls 15 feet. Ekru, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. At which point, Derindil jumps down with efficiency and grabs you by the shoulders and raises you as your companions start to pull you up as well. Alright. The purple worm is still rushing towards you guys. It is now 50 feet away from you. Rocks are crumbling down as the cavern starts to fall apart behind you. You continue running around mga 20 feet more, and you reach this split path. You see a path to your west and a path to your east. At which point, how do you guys wish to proceed?
I say to the party, well, I always go right.
The mushroom? Yeah, it's still in effect.
Oh, here we go again.
I always go right.
Alright, at which point, as you guys decide right away, Eldeth, the female dwarf, starts focusing her senses, and you see her check out the rock formations on both paths as she shouts, "Don't just decide willy-nilly! We have to check if the path is safe first," as she performs a perception check. Okay, at which point she tells you, "East! East is the way! I feel wind coming from the east. I don't hear any echoes coming from the west. I believe that it is a dead end." Alright, so muntik na kayo doon, buti na may NPCs. I'm not sure if gagawin pa nila yan ulit, because I'm gonna let you decide kung anong faith nyo. Alright, at which point, does anyone contest to Eldeth's, the scout, Eldeth's
No.
recommendation?
No.
No.
Alright,
No.
you guys all rush towards the east. At which point you see Sarith is looking at the ceiling. This cavern you guys are running through at the moment is around 12 to 15 feet high. The path is much narrower than the ones you guys were at previously. It is now around 15 feet wide as well. As you guys continue to rush, you're quite certain that the purple worm will not fit. But as you guys continue running, Sarith makes a perception check as well. And just tells everyone, "Continue running!" She shouts as you guys...
Does anybody else want to make a perception check?
Alright. Up to you guys.
Can I smell if there's something
17
thunder coming?
Alright. El Carabao, go ahead and give me a perception check. Hindi ko muna i-honor yung iba kasi you have to tell me what are you guys doing at this point. You can't just roll one and then automatic makiklik agad siya. Sorry. You have to tell me. Alright, perception check ni El Carabao. You are quite certain that you smell fresh. Not really fresh. You feel wind coming from the direction where you guys are running. As you are now quite certain that the path ahead of you is clear. Alright. Alright, King, how would you like to check the path before you? Okay, type kayo real quick. I'll listen for any peculiarities in the surrounding. Okay, give me a perception check as well. Alright. You hear insects coming from coming from the direction ahead of you. But it's not really alarming at the moment. Parang mga standard insects lang, crickets and other insects found here in the Underdark. Not really threats as you continue running. Alright, at which point you guys reach around 30 feet ahead of you. You still hear the purple worm behind you. Pero its voice seemed to have muted for a bit. But now you feel the ground beneath you rumble as Sarith tells you, "The worm has burrowed to the ground! Be careful, everyone!" She shouts. He shouts, rather. As you guys reach 30 feet ahead of you on this 15-foot wide pathway, you see these dense formation of large mushrooms that you have came to know as zerkwoods. And you can see they're so dense that the path ahead of you is really tight. At which point I'm gonna need everyone to roll acrobatics checks.
Oh, shush.
Oh, shoot.
Plus 5.
Alright, you see Ront and Prince Derendil get stuck. And then they just squeeze, they force their way through as well. Scipio and El Carabao, you see these zerkwoods are, they have these splinters sprouting out on their stems. And they're not just splinters. As you guys pass through, you begin to realize that this is a special kind of zerkwood that has spikes on them. Alright, Harden, you also pass. So those who failed, El Carabao and Scipio, you guys take.
Oh, damn.
6 points of piercing damage, as well as Derendil, Ront.
Still alive. 6 points.
Alright. Okay, you see El Carabao is now getting weaker as you guys continue traversing this narrow pathway. You guys continue running and pass through this thick, dense formation of zerkwoods. The sound of the purple worm behind you, it seemed to have lessened a bit, but you can still feel the ground rumbling, and you can tell that its direction is the purple worm is still following your scent. Alright, you continue on for 20 feet more as you turn as you turn a few degrees to your east, following this cavern. At first you guys saw it was almost like a dead end, but now you see that there are these tiny cracks, not really tiny, around mga 3 feet wide na cracks, and you're quite certain that now you guys have to squeeze in as well. At which point, the rock underneath the zerkwoods, they explode as the purple worm emerge once again. At the moment, you can see the purple worm is busy in eating the zerkwood. You see Topsy and Turvy and Jimjar just pass through this narrow pathway with ease. But however, the others, you guys will have to give me acrobatics checks once again.
Shit.
Acrobatics.
Alright, medyo masikip to, guys. Parang 4 feet wide lang siya, pero parang it's really rough and tight. Okay, you can do that, King. You can help one. That will give them advantage on their acrobatics check.
Help echo.
Okay, but you have to succeed on your turn first. So King, give me an acrobatics check. Okay, that you succeed as well. That's enough. As you try to help Ekru, I'll allow Ekru to make another acrobatics check with advantage. However, your first roll, your first attempt, you got scraped along your shoulders. I am now rolling for the NPCs. Alright, one of them has advantage. Shushar will help one of them. Alright, okay, Ekru, you sustain damage on your first attempt as you take... Alright, you got lucky, just 1 point of piercing damage.
Cumulative.
Yes, as you now try to, as you see King's hand reach out and attempt to help you, at which point you got an 18. That will definitely succeed. How about the others? How about checking? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, good. All right, you guys continue running. At which point you guys instinctively look back and you hear the sound of the purple worm roar once again. You're quite certain that the purple worm has already finished eating all the zerkwood from the previous chamber you guys were. Alright. You guys now reach this fork road. This time you see 3 paths before you. One in the middle, one on the west, and one on the east. How do you guys wish to proceed?
I smell again, you know,
If any of those are much safer than the other.
I call Elden. Which way?
Alright, Harden, you see Eldeth try to aid you in this task, so give me a perception check with advantage. El Carabao, give me a perception check as well. Alright, so far, okay, perception check for where the wind seems to blow. Alright, give me a perception check as well, King. Alright, panic starts to shroud your judgment at the moment as the roar of the purple worm and the sound of crumbling rocks dominates this whole cavern. You can see a few rubble and dust start to fall on this 15-foot high cavern. You, King, however, you did not feel any wind coming from one of the paths, but you see a large formation of unstable rocks on the middle path. On the west path, you see a collection of crystals, and on the east, it's quite empty. Which way do you guys wish to proceed? Okay, ulitin ko. West, meron kayo nakikitang parang collection ng crystals. On the center, meron kayo nakikitang parang loose na collection of rocks on the ceiling. On the east, it's empty as far as you guys can tell.
If we hit the rocks, would they block the passage?
I will let you guys try. If you guys want to try, you can definitely try and do that. Okay, you hear the wall behind you. You hear the wall behind you, the one with the narrow pathway, yung where you guys try to squeeze in. It vibrates, and you're quite certain that the purple worm is now attempting to push its way through. Okay, so which one do you guys want to try?
the one with the rock.
Alright, so middle path. Anyone going to contest this?
No. Because it
Alright, okay, so everyone starts running towards the middle path, and as you guys all have this same idea, I want everyone, those who are trying to hit those loose formation of rocks, to give me dexterity, give me attack rolls. If you guys have ranged weapons, the formation of rocks is around 20 feet high ahead of you. You jump high and super kick the rocks. That's gonna be quite difficult. But you will take. How high can you jump? as a tabaxi, I think you can climb, I think. Okay, Scipio, give me a dex check. Okay, hardened, you hit one of the rocks. Alright, King, you start climbing real quick. Scipio, you manage to grab a rock and throw it as well. Yes, you can do that. That can be a strength check or a dexterity check, El Agarrador. However, are you a tavern brawler or not? No, not yet. Oh, your club just you see your club strike one of the rocks, but it's not enough, and the club just snaps and breaks. Okay, at which point, as you see, King manages to reach the rocks, and you can see at that moment a bolt strikes in between the rocks, and another boulder coming from Scipio strikes one of the boulders as well. King, are you trying to kick one of the rocks? No, you guys only get one attempt. Okay, as you try to use your quarterstaff, give me an attack roll, melee attack roll. Alright.
I shout at Ekru, use your hand crossbow.
Alright. Scipio, roll a d6. Give me a d6, Scipio.
D6.
So for...
Oh, okay.
Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, is Ekru going to fire as well? You can see some of your... yeah.
Can I fire my Sacred Flame instead?
As you raise your holy symbol, the divine light doesn't seem to have an effect on the rocks. It just lights them up. You see Eldeth, Jimjar, and Ronth throw rocks. See Eldeth, she uses her sling, but Ronth misses. However, Jimjar and Eldeth hits.
Can I use my extra unarmed attack to?
As you try to strike it one more time with your unarmed attack, King, you see the rocks thrown by your companions are just enough. As you see now, the rocks, the loose formation of these large boulders start to crumble and fall one by one. King, since you are close, I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw to avoid being dragged by the boulders as well. Oh! Alright, unfortunately, you fall and you take d6 damage.
Can I catch him?
I'm gonna say... Give me a d20 roll. Just a bare d20 roll. I'll give a DC for this. Sorry, man. As you try to catch King, you were too late, and he takes falling damage. 4 points of bludgeoning damage on King. As you guys now see the rocks crumble and block the path behind you. At which point, everyone receives a point of inspiration. You guys continue running, and you now hear the wall behind you, the one you guys just passed through. It crumbles and breaks as the purple worm unleashes another roar. You guys continue running.
Yes, we do.
Alright, but you can tell that the boulders definitely have slowed down this creature. At which point you now feel the ground rumble. Inspiration from previous sessions do not carry over. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, you're now quite certain that the purple worm has now burrowed, but that will significantly slow him down. You guys continue this path. The path has now begun to grow tighter. It is now around 10 feet wide. 2 lanes na lang kayo, but it's still 15 feet high. You guys continue to run around 40 feet this time. and you see the cavern. This path opens up into a wide area, almost 100 feet high. You can see it's very wide. It seems like there's a large valley is formed ahead of you. But you guys see this 10 feet wide cliff that you guys will be able to jump through. At which point, how do you guys wish to proceed?
Run away. Still run away.
Okay, wala kayong gagawin na anything special. This is a 10 feet wide cliff.
For myself,
A dash.
Alright,
can I give guidance to myself?
you can definitely do that, Ekru, as you hear the whisper of this angel that has been guiding you since day one here in the Underdark. Alright, so those who are attempting to jump, give me athletics checks, everyone.
DN may advantage pag nag-dash.
Pag nag-dash,
Yeah.
Pag nag-dash, that will be the same thing kasi you guys are already running beforehand.
Okay.
So parang basically you're all
So,
dashing na already, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for the others.
Or can I use my
Oh
acrobatics?
shit. Acrobatics, unfortunately not. Athletics lang kayo.
Athletics.
Yeah,
Okay, athletics.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, at which point I would like to remind everyone that you guys have inspiration. If you guys will use your inspiration, just let me know and roll.
Can I re-roll?
One moment, please.
Can I re-roll?
Okay, double checking. Ekru, you fail. I'll let you make another athletics check as you use your inspiration. El Agrador, you fail as well. The DC here is 12, guys. DC 12.
I will use my inspiration then.
Yes, athletics for the jump.
Yeah.
Jumping is always athletics. Tumbling is acrobatics. Squeezing through acrobatics. All right, as you guys jump.
Si Harden na lang.
I will roll my athletics with my inspiration.
All right.
My.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I try to,
Alright.
try to catch.
Scipio, who are you trying to catch?
Si Harden.
Alright, Harden. I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity check. Scipio, make a strength check. Or a... No, sorry. Make a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw as a reaction. Harden, make a dexterity saving throw. Time slows down as you see Scipio attempt to grab Harden. It has to be equal to or higher. Come on.
Okay. Dexterity.
13. Yan.
Alright, you managed to grab on to Scipio's hand. Okay, double checking. Okay, can you guys type down sa chat kung ginamit niyo yung inspiration nyo? Type nyo lang, I used mine sa chat if you guys used yours. Inspi check lang. Yes, in slow motion. Alright, anyone else? I think El Agarador used his as well. Yes, El Agarador used his. Who else? Double checking.
It's exciting.
Front flip axle twist. Okay. Yes, you actually pull it off. You pull it off with that 23 check. Alright. Okay, as you pull Harden, Scipio, you still have an inspiration. I was supposed to give you another point of inspiration, but it doesn't stack. So you remain your inspiration point. However, one of the NPCs fail, and that was Turvy, Topsy's brother. You see Topsy grab on to Turvy as they manage to pull each other. You see Prince Darendil fail as well, but you can see a few moments pass by as he recovers, and you can see he's now lost his prince-like demeanor and medyo feral na siya. He's now running on all fours. You hear the ground rumble once again as you look back at this large crevice, this large valley-like land formation. You can see on the far east, a part of the valley explodes as you see the purple worm emerge, turn around, and now follow the valley as it marches towards your direction. You see a few creatures hanging from the ceiling of this wide 100-foot high cavern crawl out and move away from the direction of the creature as they see the purple worm appear. You see giant spiders, you see ropers present themselves and move as far as they can. A few ropers unfortunately failed and got eaten by the purple worm as it rushes towards your direction. May mga nakita kayong parang mga bat-like creatures in the ceiling as well as they swarm and fly and move away from you guys. At which point all of them rushes in the same cavern that you guys are now following. You can see all these bat-like creatures. They are sturges. As they rush towards your direction, I'm gonna need everyone to give me dexterity saving throws. It's a whole swarm of sturges. If you guys fail, there will be consequences, and let's find out.
Anong DC?
It's 12.
Oh my god!
Inspiration.
Alright, give me another dexterity saving throws, Skippy. Medyo minamala si Harden tonight. Okay, nice. Ekru, your scream is being overpowered by the sound of these bats. I can't make a swarm of bat noise. Hindi. Parang di ganun eh. Pero marami sila. They rush toward on this cavern. Parang ganon, pero mas creepy pa doon. Okay. Alright. One moment, please. Okay, Harden.
DM, wait. How do you, DM, how do you input yung, what do you call this, jack of all trades?
Punta ka sa...
Na-check ko lang yung box.
Check mo lang yung box and ma-add na yun sa mga checks mo. Okay,
No need to add the value dun sa mga may plus.
Alright. Actually, na-damage si Turvy kanina. So, he will take D6 bludgeoning damage. Oh, shit, nice. Swerte si Turvy. Si Darendil din pala. He takes damage. Okay, Darendil takes that. Alright, at which point, Harden and Eldeth, you both get pierced by the claws of these sturges as they rush on the same cavern where you guys are. By the way, the cavern is 10 feet wide and 10 feet high. Medyo mas mababa yung vertical clearance niya. As you guys continue running and rushing, both Eldeth and Harden will take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I take that here.
Alright, you hear you manage to rush and move 30 feet more. You hear the cave where you guys entered from after crossing the cliff. It rumbles and you're quite certain that the purple worm is now attempting to pass through this small hole. As you guys instinctively turn around, you can see the mouth, the insides of this creature. As it roars, you hear its mighty roar pass through this tunnel. Wind is now starting to blow from your back as you guys continue running. One moment, please. Alright, you guys continue running and continue about 20 feet more, and you can now see up ahead the vertical clearance, the height of the cavern decreases, and you can now see that the path ahead of you is just 3 feet high. So everyone will now start to crawl. Everyone, I need you guys to give me whichever is higher, athletics or acrobatics this time. More rocks crumble behind you. The sound of the purple worm resonates from behind. Okay, one moment please. Actually, 4d20 lang since Jim Jar and the others will manage to pass through. Okay, Derendil and Sarith fails. Okay, King, you fail with that check. Ekru, you fail as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you guys still have inspiration, just declare it so I can. Alright, make another acrobatics check, King. Ekru, you however. Okay, nice. Well spent. Ekru, you take. Medyo masakit to, D8. Oh shit! 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh shit.
Solid.
Si Sarith then, you see the sharp ground and the ceiling of this very low cave as you guys try to crawl. It pierces through your knees, your back, and your shoulders. How is Ekru doing? Hindi pa yan down, marami pa siyang HP.
Ngayon lang siya nag-fail.
Alright. Okay, so Sarith also takes that damage, and Derendil. Si Derendil, very beast-like na talaga siya ngayon. You can see his eyes are now bloodshot. Almost like he doesn't recognize you. You continue crawling for around 20 feet. No, actually mga 15 feet lang. And you pull through and come out. Now, you see this cavernous area. 15 feet high yung ceiling and very wide, around 20 foot wide. It continues some more, mga 30 feet, but you can see the whole room is dimly lit because you see crystal formations all around as the room is now being illuminated dimly. You hear the roar of the purple worm behind you. More rocks crumble, and you're quite certain that the 3 feet tall passage that you guys passed through has now crumbled. As it continues to crumble, you see the crystals on the ceiling fall down, as well as they continue falling, they shatter upon impact. Shards start to fall shards start to strike you as you run towards the end of this cavern. I'm gonna need everyone to give me dex saves.
Can I give myself guidance?
This is a saving throw, so
Can I
you
give myself...
yeah, this is a saving throw, so you
Can't
can't you can't use guidance.
Oo nga pa.
Pwede yung resistance na spell na cantrip.
Oh,
I don't have that.
Oh, El Carabao, how are you doing?
If she gets, if El Carbo gets out, I will automatically go back.
Okay.
Back for it.
As you try to go back, you're quite certain that you guys will get hit by one of the shards. But as you go back for El Carabao, both of you, El Carabao will no longer have to make his save. However, he will take damage, but lessened. But you guys will also take that same damage. Go? Yes? No?
If only falls down.
Okay, Harden, are you still going?
Fall down, I will go back.
You all see El Carabao.
If it's,
Okay, Harden, are you still going to help?
Yeah.
I wanna.
If I see him fall down, I will.
You see him get struck down by the shards. Before I roll for damage though, I still, you have to tell me if you are going to help him.
I will help him.
Alright, El Agrador and, okay, El Agrador, sorry, wait. Okay, so El Agrador and Harden na lang. Okay, all three of you guys take. Masakit-sakit to ah. D8 piercing damage from the shards. That's gonna be 8 points of piercing damage. All three of you guys suffer that.
Dalawa.
Ouch. It's not divided.
No, all 8 of you guys. As you pull
Solid.
El Carabao. However, I'm going to give El Agrador and Harden a point of inspiration. Alright, the crystal shards start to fall and crash upon impact. However, El Carabao, I think you're down. Yes?
Am I going down too? I thought they helped me.
Are they near me? Can I reach them?
You can
Okay,
reach them while you're running, pero all three of you guys took that 8 damage.
Okay. Can I cast a spell?
That includes El Carabao, so El Carabao, Harden, and El Agrador.
Can I cast a spell?
You can definitely do that, but you are sure because this is a dimly lit cavern and full of crystals, and from what you remember, these caverns contain phase res as well.
Okay, DM, I will go back and try to carry whoever is knocked out.
Alright, si Carabao lang yung knocked out.
Okay.
Alright, so guys,
Carry
pull El Carabao. You guys are now almost at the end of this crystal shrouded cavern. Okay, give me a medicine check, Ekru.
Instead of my cantrip?
You can meron ka bang cantrip? Spare the dying?
Spare the dying.
Alright,
Yeah.
as you cast the spell, give me a... No, actually, that's a cantrip. As you cast that spell, you see yung wounds ni El Carabao. They vanish, but he is still knocked out and unconscious. So, I need to know sino yung nakikarry kay El Carabao. Both of them. Sino pa yung isa?
So skip.
Okay, so si Skippy...
Ako dapat. Yeah.
Wait, down din ba si Harden?
Oh, is he?
No. Ako yung isa pang tutulong dapat.
Alright. Okay, as you leave this cavernous area, I will give Ekru a point of inspiration for that cantrip. Alright, at now, which point you guys reach this fork road, you hear the roar of the purple worm emerge from the base of this crystal shrouded cavern. But as you leave that crystal shrouded cavern, you run 20 feet more and reach this fork road once again. No, actually not fork road, split path lang siya. One to the west and one to the east once again. King, give me a perception check. Eldeth tries to help you, so you have advantage on this. Okay, Harden, what are your
Same
turn?
here.
Okay, give me a perception check, Harden.
Check ko yung
Sarif will help you.
check na it.
Do the crystals all surround us?
There are no crystals in this cavern. You have now left the room that is filled with crystals. Okay, Harden, give me a
When we
perception.
look back, what do we see?
When you look back, you can see the purple worm is now emerging from this the crystal covered cavern, and it is now twisting as it tries to find your location. As you saan mo ikakast yung sacred thing? At the beast? At the beast? Alright, you see. Okay, roll for damage. Roll for damage. Roll for damage. Okay, a tiny white flame spontaneously combusts as you don't hear the creature react to this because 8 damage does not really it's not that significant to his HP, but you're quite certain that as soon as that small flame erupts from the body of this purple worm, it twists, and you can now see the mouth is at the end of this 20-foot path where you guys are at the moment. As it screams once again, you hear and feel the wind behind you as it roars. It has now detected you guys. However, with those perception checks earlier, Harden, you see two paths. Sarith tells you that the path on the east, he can smell acid coming from that path. On the west, he hears a loud echo, like a spacious cavern on the west.
I relay this. Yeah, I relay this to the group. East or west? East one looks like there's acidic, while the other one seems like an empty space.
Alright, I think everyone is. Okay, doon kayo sa may malaking doon sa may malaking echo o doon sa may acid yung smell. Up to you guys. West?
Falling in acid.
Alright, everyone moves towards the west. Okay, everyone now moves towards the west. You continue running for 30 feet more as you're now quite certain that the purple worm has now catched up. It continues to roar. As you reach the end of this cavern, you hear the sound of a rushing river as you see a dead end, a wide cavernous area ahead of you, very dark. The ceiling is almost 200 feet high. You smell the scent of water coming from up ahead. You can see that it's a cliff. This is a dead end. You see the purple worm is now going to catch up towards you. It is now 20 feet behind you. Sarith yells, "Everyone, jump!" Alright, alright, as you all jump, I need everyone to give me dexterity saving throws. One final dex save. Those who are carrying Skippy, those who are carrying El Carabao, you guys have disadvantage on this. So Skippy.
Do I also have to roll?
No, it's cool. You're unconscious. Okay, Skippy, you fail. Ekru, you fail. Okay, if you have inspiration, go ahead. Declare nyo sa chat, you use your inspiration. Harden, you fail. King, you fail. It's raining ones! I'm so happy.
Yeah, I will use my inspiration.
Okay, make another deck save, Harden.
Come on!
Okay, last call. Yeah. I think Skippy is going to use his deck save as well. El Agarrador, you succeed. Harden, you fail. But on your second attempt, you succeed. You succeed on your second attempt.
Yes.
Ekru, you fail.
Okay, kala ko.
Is Skippy going to... No, wala na siyang inspiration. Alright, the DC is 12. Those who failed, you guys... Oh wait, nakalimutan ko yung NPCs. Come on. Alright, 3 of them failed. See...
Nice knowing you guys.
One of the twins, yung girl, si Topsy. Si Sarith, he failed as well. And Jim Jar, he failed. Okay. Alright, you hear your screams as you continue falling this very high cliff. The last thing you...
falling into water.
Alright. So those who failed, you take... Okay, this is the final roll for damage. You hit the water. You try your best not to strike the ground, the surface of the river. Your hearing is drowned. You see more rocks falling from the cliff. All right. At which point,
I will try to gather those who are knocked out to prevent them from being carried away much further.
all right, it's cool because at which point everything fades to black. All right, good job, guys. As you have now escaped this rampaging purple worm. One moment, please.
This angel is
Can I
going back.
to fish whoever failed out of the river?
Okay.
Joke lang ha.
Okay. So sino yung mga knockout? Sino yung mga 0 HP except for Carabao? Skippy, King, and Carabao knocked out.
King.
Okay. All right.
Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Okay. Besides
Tapak mo ha.
besides Skippy, and Carabao and King, everyone else, you guys feel yourselves drifting on this river. Quiet, silence, darkness, cold. The water is very cold. Until you feel land. You open your eyes and see some of your companions pull you out. Shushar, Sarith, Eldeth, and even the twins, they help you as well and pull you from the water. You
My
guys,
God. Come.
you guys reach a part of this, a part of the Underdark, that is just close to a river. The whole place is spacious, almost 100 foot high yung ceiling, echoes everywhere, but so far you don't hear any sound of movement or threat except for a few crumbling rocks from the far end. You guys pull out from the water, emerge all wet. Your companions, the other NPCs, touch these mushrooms and you see a patch of land light up from the night lights. You guys now hear Sarith tell you, this place is safe. Let us camp here for a while. As you all just drop on the ground, very tired. You feel your wounds on your body, on your shoulders, yung cuts from the previous encounter. They are now throbbing in pain as you try to recover.
Are we stable?
Yes, everyone is stable. At which point, everyone now receives the benefit of a long rest, as it is now your second day in the Underdark.
Oh my God. It's a horrible day.
Alright, so everyone
At
can
the end.
now level up. Yep, everyone can now level up.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we dove into the river, did I lose my twigs?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, yeah. Did I lose my pouch?
Give me a
Did we lose
perception check as
anything?
well.
Shit.
Can I give myself guidance?
You can definitely do that, Ekru. Okay, as you start.
Same here, DM. I will try to look my for my twigs, the one I use for drums.
Okay.
Drumsticks.
Okay, give me a perception check. Crew, the pouch that you made, you don't see it on your person.
My twigs.
Harden,
Okay.
you see your twigs still slung on your waist. El Agarrador, however, it seemed that the twigs have been lost during your struggle earlier, and your twigs are now gone. El Death moves towards you guys, walks over and tells you with a very sad face as she reports, "I'm sorry, but while we were running away from that beast, we've also left and lost our stockpile of food and water."
Oh no.
Okay. Guys, the angel is talking to me again. Maybe if you give me a few minutes, maybe I could. Not sure yet. I'm just gonna try. Is that okay?
You see Sarith just looking towards you, Ekru, from a distance. Alright, what would you like to do, Ekru?
I want to prepare the spell of create food and water.
Okay, nice. Alright, do you have access to that?
Yeah.
Is that the second level spell? Di ba high level yan? Wait,
It's the third level. Oh wait, hindi pa ata pwede.
yeah.
Oh.
I can create water. I can
Alright.
create water.
That will do.
Wait.
Nabitin si Harden. Kala niya makakain siya.
Okay.
Sorry.
You
Wait,
do,
let me check. Let me check.
however,
No, I don't have it.
see the twins,
I can create water.
see Topsy and Turvy along with Stool, return, and you can see they have ripple barks with them. Yung parang, yung black na fungi na medyo nagre-ripple siya. Just enough for you guys to pass through this day. They pass down the food. Are you going to cast the create water spell, Ekru?
Yeah, for everyone.
Alright, meron ka bang flavor dito? O para kang si ano, yung sa Konosuba, si Aqua. Yung lumalabas sa tubig dun sa fan.
I ask if, wait, before I cast it, are there like, good.
Yes.
Yeah, there.
Can
No.
hold water?
Before she cast it,
Yeah, before I
she
cast it.
I tried to stop her. And lead her to the drow.
Okay.
What's his name?
Si Sarith.
Sarith. And then okay. We had a disturbing discovery while we were back in the caves. While we were fighting.
Mm-hmm.
What happened really? And we almost got killed, or me, and maybe some of my party if it went off. I'm not sure what it is, but when she tried casting, when she healed one of our party members, she was able to pull it off. So what's up with that? How? I'm not sure what's going on. I'm so foreign to this Underdark. Can you please tell us about this?
All right.
And how do we detect? And how do we know if it's safe to cast magic?
All right. You hear Sarith just look at you as he diligently listens. One moment, please. He tells you, that is called phase res. It's an unusual magical energy that pervades much of the Underdark. The origin of this arcane phenomenon is still mysterious and unknown. Legend claims that it's some form of ancient elven magic dating back to the time when we, the drow, were first exiled from the world above. But those are just stories that were taught to us in melee Magdir when I was staying in Menzoberranzan. Um, as far as I know, you can tell that the place is suffused with phase res if you focus your connection to the arcane. You will feel its presence around the area as if like a scent of some sorts. Sometimes if the area is filled with phase res as well, you will notice that the whole room is dimly lit, and one of the characteristics of such are the glowing crystals that we've encountered from earlier. You are quite certain that Sarith, out of character, yeah, lower houses, sobrang lower houses. Ano lang siya, parang mga soldier lang. And he luckily survived the backstabbing in Melee Magdir. Okay, but yes. Uh-huh.
Is there any way to check where we can store water? Can we look around?
Alright.
I asked one of the PCs. Guys, do you know where we can store water? I think I can create some.
You
But
see the twins move towards you, and yung same na ripple bark na kinakain nyo, meron pa silang natira, and you can see yung shape niya is medyo parang bowl ng konti. And the twins tell you that you will be able to put the water there, pero so far wala kayong large container. So those who are trying to look for a container, I'm gonna need those who are trying to declare sa chat so I can give you guys the right check. Yung quarterstaff mo, nasa iyo pa din.
Okay, DM.
Yung mga short sword nyo na nakasling sa waist nyo, nasa inyo pa din. Weapons, mask, yung memento, nasa inyo pa rin. Except lang dun sa pouch na ginawa ni Ekru, and dun sa twigs ni El Agarrador. Okay, so I see Skippy, El Agarrador. Okay, Skippy, you can't look for both. Only look for a blue mushroom or a container.
I will look for a container.
Okay, so El Agarrador and King, give me survival checks. Skippy, give me a survival check as well. Okay, nice, good.
Can I look as well? And give myself guidance.
DM, I'll also look for mushroom.
Okay, at which point wala na yung effects ng mushroom sa'yo, Carabao.
Oh, nice.
Yes. As you try to look for mushrooms, you still see a few of them inside your tunic. Yung ginrab mo bago kayo tumakas dun sa purple worm. Ito yung tongue of madness na na-ingest mo last time. So meron ka pang siguro good enough dose for 2 doses dun sa loob ng damit mo. And medyo basa siya. Medyo basa siya kasi you guys were drenched in water. Ekru and El Agarrador, you guys managed to find a patch of barrel stalks once again, but something is very odd. You can see those barrel stalks are all dried up and rotten. So hindi na makakain yung meat ng barrel stalk. However, yung shape niya is perfect for you guys to fill up, is perfect to use as a container. Kaya niyang mag-contain ng 4 gallons.
Oh, I don't need it.
How many are
Which
there?
one?
With your check, you guys find several, pero 4 gallons lang yung max niya. So you guys can bring 2 if you want, or 3 if you want.
Did we just come out of a river? Can't we fill the barrel stocks out of that?
You can
Yeah. Can
try.
we check if the
You can
Can
try
you
to
check
drink.
if the river looks safe?
Give me a survival
Can we
check.
check? Oh dear.
Alright, how are you checking the water? Can you tell
Oh my
me?
god.
Well, I'm just gonna sniff it, and then maybe dip my fingers inside.
Okay. As you
Check
sniff
for
it,
like if debris, if it's clear.
okay, as you sniff it, it doesn't really have a distinct smell. Part of it is your nose has already adapted sa scent ng Underdark, so you can't really tell. As you dip it, malamig siya. Parang river lang din. However, you, El Agrador, as a Duergar and a native of the Underdark, you're most certain that the water in the river is not safe.
Oh shit.
Other kitty, maybe we should drink this water instead.
No. It is no
Can
bueno.
I try?
It's no bueno, senora.
Oh. Sorry. Okay.
You can try and sip it if you want, Ekru.
Go away
No,
from me.
I think I'll
Zip it. Do you want me to do it for you?
Okay, Skippy. You were trying to look for
Carabano.
a blue mushroom, pero wala kang nakitang blue mushroom. Actually, this place, you guys start to realize that all the mushrooms in this area are either rotten or they have already been harvested or eaten.
This place sucks.
DM, I will finish my conversation with Sari,
Okay.
and so I can finally, so that Arden will get the whole idea about the crazy rest. And he mentioned naman, di ba, to
Mhm.
how to
Mm.
check.
Yeah. Nung sinabi niya na you have to focus your connection to the arcane out of character, that's an arcana check. There's a DC for it. If you succeed, you can tell if merong concentration of phase res on within an area. Also, one of the defining signs, kasi merong mga area na may phase res na walang crystals and hindi siya nag-glow dimly. So that's out of character. That's where you are highly encouraged to make an arcana check to find out. Now, if the room, an area is dimly lit and nakita nyo may mga crystals, it might have phase res, or it might
Pero,
just be a crystal covered cavern. A normal crystal covered
so I
cavern.
will share this. So I will share this information to Ekro since she's another spellcaster, and
Okay.
thanks Sari for it.
Thank you, sir.
Sarith actually bows his head and tells you, Harden, I apologize from earlier. I too have not noticed the concentration of phase res within the area. I should have been more careful as well.
No, I tell him, no, it's normal. Nobody knows about it. I'm a surface dweller, and I still trying to get myself accustomed to the Underdark. So no harm, no foul. Okay,
Alright.
no harm done.
At which point you guys
Okay.
you guys are now regrouped on this on this camp that you guys formed. May mga night lights around you. You now nagdala ba kayo ng mga barrel stock na empty?
Yes.
We have barrel stocks.
How many did we get?
I did not.
Okay, marami kasi siya, pero lahat yon rotten and hollowed out. Okay, si Eldeth, you see Eldeth coordinate
intact.
with Sarith.
Are my clothes still intact?
Ah, yes. Actually, medyo punit-punit lang ng konti. From...
Stuff some of them inside my pants and my bra.
Okay. No, malaki tong mga barrel stock. Ano to? Parang sing laki nila yung mga 4-gallon na container.
Okay. I can't lift them. Guys, can you lift it for me?
Okay.
Can I tear up my shirt
Mhm.
and make straps for the barrel stock so I can carry them like backpacks?
Alright, you can definitely do that. At which point, you no longer have a shirt on El Agarrador because parang sando na lang yung suot mo at the moment. Pero nung nirip mo, those are just enough to form straps dun sa 3 containers ng barrel stocks na dala nyo. Is Ekru going to cast the
Nice.
spell?
Yes, I'm gonna cast
Alright.
the spell.
As you are casting the spell, Eldeth and Sarith are coordinating with one another as they are looking at the map that you guys had. And nakita nyo medyo basa yung map pero still usable pa rin siya. They move it near a nightlight para kita. And then which point I'm gonna roll their nature survival checks. Okay. Okay, Eldeth points out that you guys are now here. Very close to Grackle's 2 and very close to the Dark Lake as well. However, as you start filling up those containers, Ekru, and as Eldeth and Sarith tell you what where you guys are, you see and hear movement around you. Breathing.
Who's
Eyes come out
Yes,
from
we see
the
that.
shadows. And you see these humanoid figures emerge from the shadows.
What?
Your companions instinctively stand up and grab a hold of their weapons as you see surrounding you coming out from the shadows these orcs. Okay. You can all see that they are all skinny. They don't have any weapons, pero you can feel hostility coming from them and bloodlust. They move closer and
Oh,
closer. You see 2 more standing on a cliff above you. The one standing on the cliff shouts out in orc. Something. Something in orc, blah blah. Wala akong orcish translator, sorry. Ront translates that and tells you, everyone, they come here for our food and water. You can see they are unarmed, skinny, very skinny orcs. But they are moving towards you closer and closer. As Ron tells you that, how do you respond?
Do they speak Undercommon?
You can try and speak to them if you want.
Then again, they seem pretty hostile. I will ask Grunt if he can talk to them.
Okay.
Reverse translator.
Can I talk to them?
What would you like to tell them and on what language? Also, what do you want Ron to tell them? Okay, El Carabao. Uh-huh.
I try to offer my mushroom to them in common.
Okay.
Just like a stop or
Make a deception check. Make a deception check. As you hand out these mushrooms. Okay, the orc in front of you, this skinny orc, slaps your hand.
Why? I'm offering you food.
Slaps your hand and growls. Growls! They all chant at the same time. Oof, oof, oof.
I can't also.
At which point, I want everyone to roll for initiative. Alright, medyo magulo yung transition, but it's cool. Let's go with it.
I think we can distract them for a wrestling match.
Moment.
Okay, I'll have the NPCs move on the same turn na lang, but I'll give them advantage.
Question, DM, do you remember if I gave them my bows? I can't remember.
If you gave them your what?
My crossbows. If I gave the others.
You know what?
I think
Since
you gave me.
since hindi mo rin maalala, I'm gonna say that you still have that crossbow.
Oh, I still have that?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay. Thanks.
Yun din ang alam ko eh. You have a crossbow na you have more bolts than what I have. Yeah, mas madami siyang bolts.
Okay, at which point you see
I have mine pero mas madami sa'yo.
you see one of the orcs, skinny siya, the one beside a female orc standing on the cliff above you. He is wielding this iron great axe. It's quite rusty. But the others, they're all unarmed.
Which one is the armed one?
This guy.
Could you ping, please?
This guy.
Oh, okay, there you go. Alright, wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a chasm? How far down is this?
That's 10 feet. No, 15 feet. And then dire-diretso na siya papunta
This
sa river. So basically yung dark na nasa ilalim river na yun.
Will the river carry them away?
You can try and find out.
Where is the river? This part?
The river is beyond this chasm here.
This part? Oh, that part.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, everyone's all accounted for. Alright, you hear the orcs start chanting as you are quite certain that they are all here to raid your resources and rob you of your food and drink and water. Top of the round, King. You're up. You can try and definitely try and find out. Would you like to cast that? How did you get the minor illusion spell?
Okay.
Shadow Monk. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, sure. Give me a deception check with disadvantage. Because minor illusion lang to and you're trying to mimic the sound of a purple worm. At most, at your level, pwede lang to mga crickets, mga simple sounds. Okay, you try to do that, but the orcs do not seem to react from it. And you can see they are still hostile, and you can sense the bloodlust coming from them. I'm afraid that will be your action though. You still have your movement. may tunog ba yung mga uod? Siguro si ano? Yung sa Adventure Time.
Parang,
Yung sa Adventure Time si ano? Yung si Shelby. Alright. Yon, parang uod daw yan. Okay, that ends your turn, King. Alright, as you move in front of Ekru to Defender, Harden, you're up.
Okay, seeing that this was our resting area, dito nag-create ng water si Ekru, di ba? Okay, so I think this is a safe place to cast spell. So I will cast. I take my drumstick and start beating on the ground again.
Okay.
And then suddenly you see these two creatures at the front,
Okay.
illuminated by
Oh. Alright.
violet light.
Alright. This light
Casting
flashes
fire.
on their location as they try to dodge it and try to shake it off. This one will be for
DC-13.
DC 13. Alright. This one will be for the Orog and the Orc Claw. Ooh, the Orog dodges and the spell does not take effect. However, for the Orc Claw, both of them succeed their saves and your spell does not take effect, unfortunately. Anything else?
And I will move back a little bit here. And end my turn.
Alright. Ekru.
Who did you attack, Harden? Who did you attack?
Wala eh.
Yung dalawa, yung female
Yung
orc,
boss, ayan.
tsaka yung orc na may great axe sa ibabaw ng cliff.
Yep.
I'm gonna
They might,
secret flame that.
Alright, which one? The only one with the weapon o yung female na orc? Yung may great axe? O yung female?
The one with the weapon.
Okay, let's see if you can make his save. This guy doesn't have high dex, but he dodges and the flame does not grab hold of him as your spell misses. Right, that you can still move on your turn.
The great axe. No, the barrels are with me, right?
Yes,
Yes, I'm
all
gonna
the
get
three
the
barrels
barrels.
are around you at the moment. Actually,
Yeah,
gawa tayo ng
I'm-
marker. Lagay natin sila.
Guarding them.
yo, we need somebody here because they might jump down and just grab the barrels.
Alright, those three dots
Okay.
are the barrel stocks that you guys have. Okay, you shout at Jimjar, same bet. Okay, you see Jimjar take out yung cool na dagger na binibet niya, and he flips it with one hand on, and he just tries to brag it to you, and he tells you, he responds, yeah, sure, why not? And he just gives you this cocky smile. First up, si Stool, he just moves under Ekru kasi takot siya. Si Shushar will help defend the barrel stocks, ready action grapple. Eldeth, move din siya sa may barrel stock, atras siya. Eldeth will try to aim at the female orc. And he just shouts, Paimoradin smite thee! As she spins her sling and aims it at the female orc. She attacks twice. Alright, the first sling is going to miss. However, she deals 6 bludgeoning damage on this female orc. As you wink at Jimjar, ngumiti lang siya. And you can see his yellow teeth. Medyo may fangs pa ng konti. Pero you can definitely tell that he has acknowledged your challenge. That was Eldeth, Shushar, and Stool. Si Jimjar. Si Jimjar move siya. Move siya sa... He passes through under King and Sarith and charges at this orc in front of Carabao. Takes out the dagger. And tries to stab the creature, the orc in front of him. One moment, please. He attacks twice. 1, 2. His first attack hits for 6 points of piercing damage. He has sneak attack. Sorry, madami-dami tong mga NPCs na to. Okay, nice. That's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 14 damage. You see the orc right away goes down with one strike. He looks at you, Scipio, and yells out, 1-0, bastard! Alright, and he just laughs. You hear his tiny laugh ringing. The other orcs do not seem to be phased by this. Shushar, tapos na sila. Si Sarith. Sarith will actually jump up and rush towards the female orc. He jumps at this cliff and attacks this female orc with his short sword and misses, and he ends his turn there. Derindil and Ront. Derindil and Ront rush sila dito. 1 orc each. Oh man. Saan na yung sheet ni Ront? Okay, Ront still has it. No, actually wala nang weapon si Ront, so sasapakin niya na lang yung blue orc. He misses. Derendil tries to use his claw attack on the green orc. 1, 2. His first attack hits for 6 slashing damage. This orc is now bleeding and badly damaged. Okay, Topsy and Turvy defend lang din sila dito sa barrel. Ready action, shove push si Topsy, si Turvy, and then si Topsy ready action help for advantage on that check pag may lumapit. And that will end their turn. Orog will actually jump in front of the twins. He will take an attack of opportunity from Sarith. And wait, this guy is unarmored at the moment. Wala siyang armor. 15 will hit. So this Orog will take 6 points of piercing damage, kaso makunat to. He doesn't pay my attention to that. He also takes D6 damage from the fall, so he takes 3 damage. However, Topsy and Turvy triggers their ready action, so they will attempt to push this orc away from them with advantage. 14 against this Orog's. Oh man, matindi to. Strength. They both fail as he lifts his great axe and tries to cut down the female dwarf. Oh shit, 2 attacks. He cuts down Eldeth twice. Both attacks hit Eldeth. Oh shit, 16 damage. Eldeth suffers from this deep cut on her left shoulder, and she takes 16 slashing damage and another 7. Eldeth is now badly wounded, close to near death. You can see she screams. She's now kneeling down. She's not prone, pero nag-kneel down siya, all very bloody. Nabitawan niya na yung sling niya, and she's just holding on to her wound. And that ends this Orog's turn. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay. I still have the mushroom, right?
Yes. Yung Tongue of Madness.
Yeah, I'll go right beside
Actually,
the Orog.
one dose na lang yung nasa iyo kasi tinapon nung isang Orog yung binigay mo na isang dose. Kasi 2 doses yung nasa iyo, di ba?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna forcefully charge the mushroom inside the Orog's mouth a la Mick Foley's finishing move. You know that yung parang...
Mr. Soko.
Yeah. Sabi niya, your companion doesn't want this, but it's delicious. Please try some.
Okay, make a... This will be a contest. Give me a sleight of hand check contested by his athletics. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Mataas yan, mataas. Alright, you see him, you see your hand push through as the mushrooms enter his mouth. You're quite certain na nanguya niya yun. You can see him just growl at you and speak in Orcish. Something orc. Wala akong orc translator, bad trip. I have to find one sa net. Anyway, that doesn't do any damage. I will now make a Constitution saving throw for this Orog. Okay, let's see kung ano mangyayari. That will be your action, El Carabao. Anything else?
Yep. I'll just move, disengage here, and that will end the turn.
Alright, El Agarador, you're up.
Okay. I am going to move over here. And I'm going to try and grapple the Orog. I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to try to grapple the Orog.
Alright, your vision turns red as you enter this rage. Your muscles bulge up. Oh, 11.
What the fuck?
Medyo malakas tong Orog na to, sir. He breaks free from your attempt to grapple him. And he is now, he's still focused at all around you. And you can tell that this Orog is really battle ready. And he is quite confident that even surrounded with all of you, he feels like he can take you all. Alright, anything else?
Shit. Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, Skippy, you're up. Okay, moving in front of Derendil and Ront. Oh, you swing your short sword, but you see the orc just duck as you attempt. Okay, one moment please. Nakuha mo na ba yung offhand short sword mo?
Yes, I did.
From... Di ba na kay El Agarador yan?
Agarador.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm unarmed currently.
Okay, cool. So you draw your weapon and you try to... who are you attacking? Yung wounded o yung non-wounded? Kasi yung wounded yung green one. Alright. 7 slashing damage. As you swing this short sword, you reach and cut his neck. As blood starts to spray out from this wound, he just flips over. Lifeless. He is no more. Alright. So 1-all na kay ni Jimjar. Alright, the Orc Claw is now up. Man, gutom na gutom tong mga to, so kailangan talaga nila ng munchies. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna need... You see her take out a skull hanging from her waist, and you see her perform these hand gestures. You can see her lips moving as she starts chanting these verses in Orcish. I'm going to need... No, actually, as she casts that spell, you can see the eyes of all three of these orcs glow brighter. As the spell takes effect.
Yes.
The female orc remains there and ends her turn. The orcs will now make their move, moving towards... Wait, Scipio, one orc will make an attack of opportunity against you.
No. I attack from here.
Swashbuckler ka ba? Or...
No, not yet. But mali yung napindot ko. I attack here and then I go here.
okay, I'll take it. Sure. Okay, this guy will move in front of Derendil. Now, actually, he chases you down.
Okay.
This guy will attack Ront. This guy will move towards Shushar. This guy will move towards King. This guy moves towards Jimjar. Okay. First one will be on Ront. Okay, sorry. They are unarmed.
So
And they just use their
damage
claws at you. You can see that their claws are really sharp compared to normal orcs.
Okay.
One moment, please. As they all attempt to attack you. This one will be on Ront. Okay, Ekru, misclick ba yan? Misclick yan, I think.
Sorry. Yeah,
It's cool.
sorry.
Alright, this one hits Ront for 4 slashing damage. Ront just grunts. This one attacks Scipio. And he misses. This one will be grabbed by Shushar. Shushar attempts to push, shove prone this orc in front of him as part of his ready action. However, the orc will contest that and succeeds, and he continues to slash at Shushar. Sorry, ang daming sheets. Claw attack. But he misses. This one will be on King.
Sai's playing with himself again.
I'm playing with myself. What's your AC, King, at the moment? 15. Oh, that hits. Okay, King, you take 4 slashing damage. This one attacks Jimjar. And hits. Jimjar takes... Wait, meron ka bang uncanny dodge? Wala siyang uncanny dodge. Jimjar takes 4 slashing damage as well. And that will be all the orcs. That ends the first round. King, you're up. Man, ayoko ng background music na to. Yan. Seeing as you can't deceive them, yeah, medyo sanay itong mga to. Attack the orc that hit you. Okay, that will be the pink orc. Oh shit, meron nga pala silang bless, no? Anyway, they have already done their turn. And sinabi ko na yung spell. Okay, anyway. Go for it! Si Pink yung nag-attack sa'yo. Zerkwood Quarterstaff, alright. You spin it, but you see the orc just swipe that with his claws and grunt in your face. You can see he's really skinny but agile at the same time. Anything else? It's going to miss. You can definitely do that with your bonus action. If you spend a key point, that will be a flurry. But if you don't spend a key point, that will just be a one unarmed attack. So you're going to do flurry. Alright, as you spend one key point, you attack him once again, but it misses. He just steps back, but you strike him finally with your second unarmed strike for 4 bludgeoning damage. You strike him on his stomach, but you can see that even his skinny body, it looks like he can still take quite a few punches. He's just wounded at this point. Anything else? Okay, that ends your turn. Harden, you're up.
Okay, I will focus my attention on this one.
Okay.
And then cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter
Okay.
on her. So that makes the roll DC 13 save.
Alright, as you use your twigs as improvised drumsticks, nag-air drums ka. That will be a wisdom saving throw. Let's see if this female orc can make it. Oh shit, medyo wise tosser. But
So lang.
she succeeds and your spell does not take effect.
She gets damage, half ng 3 dice 6 and for a con save dun sa bless niya.
Okay,
I-half mo na lang din.
no, Dissonant Whispers ata yung nasa isip mo. Tasha Hideous Laughter, ito yung tatawa lang siya. Mapoprone siya.
Ay! Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. Did you meant to
Okay.
cast Dissonant Whispers?
Yes. Para ma-distract sana. Mali yung napindot ko. Okay, no problem.
It's cool. Alright. Anything else? You still have your movement.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stay there.
Okay, Ekru, you're up.
End my turn.
I cast Healing Word with
On. Oh, nice.
and
Max.
I cast Healing Word
On
with
Eldeth.
Disciple of Life on Eldeth. Plus, I have extra healing from
I think included na yata dito. Kasi double.
included na ata.
Yeah. Alright.
Plus 3, yes, I already included.
Alright, Eldeth looks at you and she gives you this warm smile. She acknowledges and thanks you with that spell.
And
Thanks you
then
for that spell, rather, yeah.
flame on the lady orc.
Alright, let's see if
Damn
this
it! Don't hurt my
female
friend.
orc can make her save. You can see that this female orc is just really tough. She steps back and grabs onto this skull that she uses as her focus. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay,
And
that
my
ends your
turn.
turn. Carabao, you're up.
Okay. Wait. I'll just go here and then use my short sword on this arc.
Alright. You are still using this drow short sword that you got from Velkinvel. Alright, so
Yep.
okay, 20 will hit this orc as it takes 6 points of piercing damage. You stab the side of his stomach as skinny siya. Oh, okay, ano to? Sneak attack.
Take attack.
Oh shit. Describe your kill.
So I'll stab him in the
Okay,
stomach.
Okay, as you stab his stomach, blood sprouts out from that stab wound. as he just tries to grab this wound, kneel down in front of you, and drop lifeless. He is no more. Alright.
And then
Right.
I'll use this engage action to move again here. And that will end my turn.
Alright. NPCs. Tops interview. Help action to grapple the Orog. So si Topsy yung babae. No, actually si Turvy naman this time. Oops, sorry. Let's close that. Turvy will gain advantage on this attempt. Oh man, 0 strength, pero they will try to do their best. Oh, nice. Come on, Orog. You see Topsy and Turvy just get blasted out from the Orog as this Orog overpowers them. Tinry nilang i-grab yung binti ng Orog pero tumalsik lang silang dalawa. Eldeth will actually charge in and try to shove this Orog. By Moradin, fall down! Let's see if this Orog will indeed fall down. Oh man, hindi mataas yung roll niya. Come on, Orog. Oh, but this time with the strength gained from Ekru's healing, you see Eldeth managed to kick the knees of this Orog as the Orog falls down prone. The Orog just grunts. Shushar.
Prone?
Yes, he's prone. In front of you. Stool, dodge action, Shushar. Push, shove push niya lang. Since ano to si Shushar? Pacifist. Tutulak niya lang palayo yung orc. The orc will try to contest that with his strength and gets pushed. Sino pa ba? Jimjar walks over behind this orc over here and spins the fancy dagger and stabs the orc twice. He has multi-attack. He fails his first attempt, however with his second attack it hits the back of the orc as it deals 5 points of piercing damage and sneak attack. Medyo may sneak attack to, sir. So that's gonna be 12 points of total damage. This orc, oh shit, ito yung na-damage ni King and he steals the kill from King. He just winks at King and yells out from Scipio from behind, 2-1! Alright, this orc in front of you, King, falls down as you see a wound on its back. Jimjar smiling cockily at you. That ends his turn. Derendil and Ront, magtutulungan sila dito. Ront will take the action grapple. Derendil will try to help Ront for advantage. So let's see. So this can be 15, contested by this orc's strength. Ooh, this orc is even skinny. Kaya niyang tapatan si medyo chubby na si Ront and parang si Beast na si Derendil. Actually, parang sa X-Men, siya si Beast, si Derendil. Alright. Literally, para siyang si Beast. Si Sarith will actually move here and try to push the female orc from the cliff. With his +0 strength. Oh shit. Let's see. Oh, okay. The female orc is just too strong for Sarith at the moment as Sarith fails his attempt. And that will be all the NPCs. Orog. Oh man, he stands up. He stands up. Looks... Actually, may female orc, merong lalaking orc. May female dwarf, and merong lalaking dwarf sa tabi niya. So, as a orc, dun ako sa lalaking dwarf, mas may glory dun. With his great axe, he raises it and brings it down on El Agrador as you are raging.
Bring it, boy.
Alright, let's see if you can make it. 17 and 22. I think both attacks will hit.
Yeah, both will hit.
Alright, you suffer 8 points of slashing from the first one and 7 points of slashing from the second one. So it's gonna be 15 total damage as he cuts down both of your arms. That ends his turn. El Agrador, you're up. How do you respond?
I am going to try to grapple him again.
Alright. He just smiles.
Jesus. Jesus, help me.
You have advantage though. 22, 18, you grab, you bear hug this Orog in front of you at the moment as he's now grappled. His speed is reduced to 0. Anything else?
Okay, can I throw him off the cliff?
You can move your move half your speed. So that's gonna be 3 squares.
Here.
1, 2. At most.
This is the end, right?
Yeah. You can place him on your left. Actually, may rock
Okay.
kasi sa likod mo, so you can't pass through that easily. That's a large boulder.
Oh wait, that's a big rock?
Yeah, that's a big rock.
Alright. Can I move? Wait.
Mga around as a dwarf, mga kasing tangkad mo yung rock na to.
Can I move here but have him here?
You
On the
can.
other side.
He can only be moved 1 more square, as it spends 10 feet of your movement as well. So at most dito lang siya. Hindi na kaya ng movement mo to pull him further. But he's closer.
Okay. And then, can I shout one sentence to Scipio?
Alright, what do you want?
Okay. I go, Scipio, shove him off the cliff. This is Sparta.
Okay. Let's see. However, you have to break free. You have to let go of him para ma-push siya kasi currently speed niya is 0. And you're holding him.
No, shove is first movement.
Yeah,
and
pwede yun.
first movement.
Yep, pwede yun. Alright,
Ano?
let's see if you can make this contest, if Scipio will indeed do it. No STR. He shouts, wait, I don't have STR! Whatever STR means. You see the Orog is just trying to break free from your grapple.
And the end, if I kick him, I'm okay with this, right?
No man, your voice is too low. We can't hear you.
At the end, if I kick him back, he will fall. If I succeed,
If
will he fall?
you guys can try and find out. You guys can try and find out.
Tag team Scipio.
Walang SPR eh. Wait, okay lang, sige. Is the blue one injured? Is this injured? Is blue injured?
Sarith is uninjured at the moment. Is the blue one injured? No, he is still fresh. Red one is still fresh.
Si Orog.
Si Orog na lang. Si Orog injured na siya.
Bloody.
Nope, injured lang. He looks like he can still take a lot of hits.
Can attack blue.
Alright, go for it. Give me those attack rolls.
Great.
Oh nice, natural 20. Nice, that's gonna be 11 points of total damage on this guy. This orc is now near death as you hack and bury your blade on his shoulder. Parang sa... Shit, ano ba movie to? Anyway, with your second attack, however, it misses. Yun na, shit. Troy, yung parang sa Troy. Binary mo dun sa main neck niya, pero he's still up. Action Surge, alright. As you unleash this stored energy within you, give me another attack. Oh, 8 will not make it. Good try though. Anything else? Okay, that ends your turn. Orc Claw. Orc Claw. This female orc will attack Sarith. Yeah, this female orc will attack Sarith twice. 1, 2. Sarith gets hit once and takes 3 slashing damage. Oh, nice. Mahina lang. Alright. Sarith just takes it, and with his training from melee Magdeer, he is confident that he can take on this female orc. The orc peons will now make their move. Dito ako kay Ront kasi medyo nakakatakot si Derendil. Okay, scratching Ron's face. And this orc misses. One moment please. Ano ba itong neighbors ko?
Something you doing?
Alright.
Okay.
Orc peons. This orc in front of Skippy will actually loyal siya sa boss nila, so tutulungan niya yung boss niya. He makes a maneuver and moves next to El Agarrador and tries to scratch him with his claw. And misses. You see this, he's really skinny. Mukhang gutom talaga tong orc na to. This orc here, yung tinulak ni Shushar, will now rush towards Harden na nagsos... No, actually, hindi. Dito kami sa barrel. Kunin ko nitong isang barrel. The orc grabs one barrel and moves.
Ito yung attack. Wala. Ah, okay.
Okay. Shushar. Oh shit, passive hit si Shushar eh. Pero for the water,
grab the barrel?
ready action kasi yun. However, si Topsy... Oh shit, walang okay, Topsy... Okay, didelete ko lang muna tong text na to. Topsy will actually jump in and bite the orc on his leg and gets hit. This orc gets 4 points of piercing damage pero sinipa niya lang din papalayo si Topsy. Tumasik si Topsy, but this orc is now holding one of the barrel stocks.
Somebody stop him.
Which orc? The yellow?
Yes, yung yellow one.
Yellow. Okay.
Alright, and that will be all the orcs. Round 3, King, you're up. King, you're up. Are you with us? King? Geo? Okay, you maneuver
Yeah, he moved.
close to this orc. Alright. With your quick tabaxi legs, you manage to move towards him. And attack him. Alright, give me those attack rolls. Using your Zerkwood quarterstaff, I believe. You strike this orc. 15 will hit as it suffers 5 point of bludgeoning damage. You strike him on the back of his neck as he just drops on Agarador's shoulder. Agarador, you instinctively shake him off as he just falls on the ground, lifeless. He is no more.
Wait, what?
Yes, this guy is already damaged. Sinaksak siya ni Skippy kanina, kaya mahina na siya. Alright.
Okay.
Anything else, King?
Mindful.
KS.
KS? What's KS?
You move again. Alright, where?
Ooh.
Okay,
Yes.
I think you've already moved. Oh wait, monk ka nga pala, no? Marami ka movement, 40. Yep. Go for it. Okay, this guy is still undamaged. No, actually, na-damage na siya. If you still have the key points for it, you've already spent 1 at the moment. Alright, unarmed strike. And another one. Your second strike misses. But you strike him on his shoulder. He's now limping. You can tell that you've heard a few bones break as you strike his ribs. He's now badly wounded and almost near death. Anything else? You see Jim Jars looking sharply at this orc. That ends your turn. Harden, you're up.
I will try to shoot this one with my hand crossbow here.
Alright, make an attack roll. You take out this crossbow from your back, already loaded with 1 bolt that you've taken. Oh, 7 will miss! As the orc just ducks at the right moment. Medyo tumalsik, medyo nag-spill pa yung laman ng barrel stock.
But Gia, the
The one in
yellow
front of
has
you.
the barrel.
The one in front of
The
you.
one in front of you.
Alright, anything else? Harden.
Pa-check na, may
Yeah, that will miss.
pa-check din ng ano.
Uh-huh.
I will end my turn there. And can you check may message ako sa'yo there?
Okay, sorry.
And
Okay. When the roll is made, before I say that it hits or misses.
Okay.
Okay, since you've already told me about that, every time I do a roll, I will ask for a reaction. Para alam ko din, para aware ka din.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. You remain
Okay.
there, and that ends your turn. Ekru, you're up.
Yes. Yes.
I look at the guy who stole the barrel, but I know that if I flame it, it will burn. So I turn to my side and I see the lady orc who's still, I'm assuming, not yet hit by anything.
Busy
And
siya
I
kay
say,
Sari.
no,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm saying, you're hurting my friend.
Alright.
I know, but
Medyo hindi aware si
I
Ekru. Okay, what do you cast? Oh shit, Guiding Bolt. As
I
you
cast guiding bolt.
Alright, as you raise this amulet na may sticker ni nung deity that you call Hypnotoad.
Oh, glory to the Hypnotoad. Yes.
Alright. Actually may nagawa na akong story para dyan. Tingnan natin kung siya ba talaga si Hypnotoad o tingnan natin kung may marireveal na totoong identity tong frog na to. But anyway, light bursts out from this amulet and crashes down upon this female orc as it takes 21 radiant damage. You can see her back is...
No, 12.
Oh, sorry, 12 radiant
12.
damage. Sorry. It's the alcohol. 12 bludgeoning damage. Let's see if she breaks concentration. DC 10. Makuna to. Taas yung con-save niya. Oh, alright. She maintains concentration on the spell. But she is wounded at the moment. Actually, badly wounded. Anything else, Ekru? Si Stool, nagba-bounce lang siya sa ilalim mo. and he's just parang cheering you.
Is anyone badly hurt? Is anyone badly hurt?
You look around the battlefield and
Alright.
it looks like everyone's
I
yep.
I stay close to my barrel.
Alright. El Carabao, you're up.
How's Orog doing?
Orog is still grappled. Mukhang kaya pa niya mag-take ng maraming hit.
Okay. In that case,
And meron siyang great axe.
I run to this red orc
Alright.
and stab him.
You hear Darindale just tell you, please, finish him, Mr. Carabao. Alright, but 8 is going to miss, unfortunately.
What can I do? Okay, I'll just play for now.
Mananalo na si... Okay. The NPCs, Topsy and Turvy will actually rush towards this orc and will both attempt to grab the barrel from... No, actually, gagrapple nila tong orc na to para hindi makatakas. Topsy will use the help action while Turvy will attempt to grapple. So with advantage, contested by this orc's strength. Oh shit, come on guys. Alright, medyo nag-fail sila. No, actually hindi medyo, nag-fail talaga sila. They're really small attempting to grapple this large orc. Stool, tabi lang siya kay Ekru, dodge action. Shushar, lipat siya dito. Guard niya lang yung dalawang natitirang battle stock. Eldeth picks up her sling and two rocks from the ground, aims at the female orc and uses her sling. 1, 2, and rolls a natural 20.
You know.
First one is 3 bludgeoning, and the natural 20 tinamaan yung nape ng female orc, so that's gonna be 9, 12 points of total damage. This orc is now near death actually. Let's see if the concentration will be broken. Alright, the spell loses its grip, so wala na yung bless dun sa orc na to. That's for Eldeth. Eldeth, dito siya. Secure niya na rin yung dalawang barrel stock. Derendil, this time will attempt to grapple the orc. Si Ront help action para may advantage si Derendil. Oh, plus 2 pa yan kasi may proficiency pala si Derendil. So that's gonna be 14 contested by this orc. Alright, this orc is now grappled. Derendil pulls this orc. And move natin tong bangkay ng orc na to. And he moves this orc over the cliff. So long, Mr. Orc! As he lets go, the orc does a yells out, "Ah!" You hear splash from a distance as this orc is no longer in the battlefield and will be considered defeated. Alright. Tapos na yung dalawa. Sarith. Si Sarith will actually stab Sarith will actually stab the orc claw. Natin with his short sword. Oh, and misses. That ends Sarith's turn. Si Jimjar moves in front of this weak orc and yells out to Skippy,
For the win. For the win.
He yells out, "Mr. Skippy, let me remind you of our bet. If I win, you will have to shave all your hair. Using this fancy knife." How does Skippy respond to this?
Ano ba score nyo?
2-1. 2-1. It's cool if you want to back out. I understand if you're afraid.
Nah, we'll just do it.
I'll do it for you, Skippy. I'll be gentle.
Alright, anong response ni Skippy? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Alright. You see him smile. And attack this orc. I don't know, let's find out. Baka mag-fail yung rolls niya. Mababa lang yung bonus niya. He attacks twice. Oh, what? What? No, actually, both his attacks miss. This time, both his attacks miss. That will end all the NPC's turn. Orog. The Orog grabs his great axe. He manages to break free from the. He loses his both of his arms from the grapple. Pero you are now holding his waist at the moment, El Agrador, since speed 0 lang naman. This guy can still attack freely. He faces you and brings down his great axe to you twice. This guy has a great axe. Matapang siya kasi may great axe siya eh. Siya lang yung may weapon sa mga orc na to. Alright, 2 attacks. Oh, both attacks miss. Sorry, hit. Both attacks hit. Okay, you take.
Cutting word, please.
Oh, sorry. It's cool. I'll allow you to use cutting words on. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. Roll your d6 if you want.
Okay.
But kasi wait. Wait. Sige. Out of character. I think di rin yata abot because AC ni El Agrador is 15. So even if you roll 6, this guy will get 18.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
you can cut the damage if you want.
Yeah, man.
Tama ba? Yeah, you can
Sige.
cut.
Damage can be affected.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so this one will be on El Agarador. 13 slashing. Would you like to cut that? Yes, no.
Yes, DM.
Alright, roll your d6.
Rolling D6. Come on.
Roll high. Oh, sorry. 12. El Agarador takes 6 slashing damage from the first attack. It's cool, first attempt. And 5 slashing damage from the second one. That's gonna be 5 and 6, 11 total damage. El Agarador is badly wounded at this point. Crew, you notice this from a distance. El Agarador is now really bloody, pero you can see the rage in his face is still on. That ends this Orog's turn. El Agarador, you're up.
Alright. Can I move him here?
You definitely can, but that will be considered 10 feet of your movement.
Okay. Could you move him, please? Hello.
Oh, you move him here.
Could you move him?
All right, and he's now close
Yes.
on the cliff, on the chasm.
So with my last 5 feet of movement, I hold him over the chasm.
Mhm.
I can do that, right?
Yeah.
This is the edge, right?
Mhm.
And I drop him.
All right. Okay, mamaya ko na sabihin yung remarks ko at the end of combat. But as you let go of him, he just looks at you, and you see him do this gesture with 2 of his fingers, and he points at you. As he continues to fall down and vanish, you hear him land on the river and get swallowed and vanish from your
Wait, did
sight.
he leave his great axe or did he take it with
He
him?
has his great axe.
With his great axe.
He has his great axe, man.
Alright.
He still has his great axe.
Whatever.
Sorry, man.
Ngayon ko lang
Yeah.
naisip.
It's cool.
Eh, you already told me you can't do disarming at the table, so...
Alright, and
Okay.
that will... You can kill him. You can kill him. That's still an option. But anyway, it's cool. It's cool. You guys, let's see if meron pa kayong opportunities in the future. I don't know. Let's find out. But anything else, El Agarrador? You still have your action though.
Nope. I still have my action. Oh, I need to attack something.
Let use your frustration.
Oh wait, since I'm not grappling anything anymore, can I move freely?
Yeah. How much movement do you still have left?
Okay, let me check.
Nag-move ka na ng 10 feet. So you
10
still have
lata,
20,
yeah.
15 feet.
How far can I jump?
Wait, nag-move ka na pala ng 20 feet, so 5 feet na lang yun yung remaining.
No, I moved 15 feet because shoving him over was 10 feet, and then me stepping forward was 5 feet.
Yeah, di ba you were here originally, tapos he was here.
Yeah.
Dinrag mo siya dito, so that was 10 feet. And then when you moved him from here to here, I said na it will spend 10 feet of movement as well. So you've already spent 20 feet. You still have 5 feet of movement.
Oh. Shit.
But you do have an action.
What action?
This is
Uh,
Roar like a lion.
Can I punch the rock?
Yeah, cool. It's okay. You take 1 point. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. But it's
Punch Just
yeah,
to keep my rage going.
yeah, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. I'm gonna say you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage from this. As you realize that you have the axe was wasted. All right, and I believe that will end your turn.
Yep.
Oh shit, Skippy, you're up. Oh shit, alam na. You see, well, 2-1 na pa naman eh. Oh right, this guy is already near death. And with 18 for 4 points of damage, this guy, you cut his neck, blood sprouts out, but si Topsy and Turvy, they were quick enough to cover the battle stock para hindi ma-contaminate. As this orc drops on the ground lifeless, he is no more. You see Jim Georgia smile at you. You throw your... Okay.
First sword.
Short sword. Okay, at whom? At Jim Georgia. At whom? On the Lady Orc. I'm gonna say... same range ng isang throwing axe, pero you can't add your bonus... your proficiency. So give me a strength check. Yep. Bare strength check lang to. Parang equivalent lang siya sa throwing axe. Short swords are used for melee. So pag hinagis mo to, I'm gonna say equivalent lang siya ng throwing axe. So strength, hindi magki-kick in yung finesse niya. Yeah, sorry. Alright. Yeah, so basically it's just a bare strength check. D20 plus your strength kasi you can't add your proficiency bonus.
Zero.
Oh, you see your short sword just ting 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 drop short, and it doesn't reach the female orc. Anything else?
Enter.
All right. Andito yung short sword mo. Ayan.
Okay.
All right. The orc claw. Wala ning minions niya. Itatakas na ako. She takes the disengage action. No, actually, yeah, tatakbo na siya, not taking the disengage action. Sarith will try to make an attack of opportunity. Oh shit! Hindi aabot yung damage dito. Alright, you see the orc get stabbed on her back as she tries to escape, limping, bloody, and vanishes from sight. And with that, we end our combat. Good job, guys. Alright, one moment please.
I go to Agarador. Who is badly hurt? Agarador or... I go to Agarador and I hug him.
Okay.
Cast. I go to Agarador and I cast.
Okay,
I
one more.
preserve life.
Okay, it's you don't cast it, parang you just activate it, but sure,
yeah,
it's cool. You can't heal him up to his. You can only heal him up to his half. So.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what's his.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
Yeah. What is Agarador's full HP?
Huh? I get 10?
No.
No, you can't.
How much do I get?
He is his max HP is 33, so that's gonna be 16 for half. He is currently.
Oh, pwede.
Yeah. You can heal him up to 16 with all of your preserve life points.
Okay. Alright, you get that all.
Thank you.
So I'm
Alright.
still hugging you, and then I move away. Blushing.
Alright.
Gracias, señora.
Alright. At which point, let's take a 3-minute break. It's 10:35 p.m. on my clock. Let's resume at 10:38 as you guys continue your travel and leave your campsite. Alright.
Short break?
Yep, short break tayo guys. It's 10:35. Let's return at 10:38.
Alright.
Hindi pa ako nagsusuper saiyan, guys. Oh, mag-super saiyan.
More coffee.
Nantok na si El Agarador.
Times masarap.
Guys.
Yeah?
Natawa ako. My mom came home earlier and she brought home snacks.
Yeah?
Mga mga otap, tsaka merengue. And it's in a big plastic bag. What I found funny is where she put it. Guess where she put it? On top of the weighing scale.
That's how.
No, it's not that. It's just that nilagay niya yung pampataba dun sa ibabaw ng weighing scale. Wala lang, I just find it funny.
Anong ano mo kanina? Sorry. Kasi 15 pala yung preserve heat life ko. Ano yung full HP mo? Is 33.
May full HP is 33. Tapos kanina 6 lang HP ko.
So 16. So I still need to give 5 HP. Who wants it?
Who's hurt? Eldest needs HP. You can't heal King because he's already above his half HP maximum.
Alright, I'm back. It's 10:38.
Eldest is badly wounded.
You guys are welcome to spend hit die. You guys can have the benefit of a short rest after this combat.
Actually, I have ano pa pala, 5 HP. Kasi at level 3 na ako eh.
Oh, nice.
5 times your cleric level.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Kung alam mo yung HP ng mga NPC, maybe I should check.
Kung mag-short rest sila, I will give them a performance of rest, so additional 1d6.
Okay, nice. Air drums.
I'm not.
Ayaw mag-clear ng hit left ko.
I'm gonna give my extra 5 HP na lang to the NPCs who are below half there.
They will actually recover all their hit points kasi medyo si Eldeth, yeah, kaya to ng lahat ng hit die niya. She spends all her hit die. And sila
Extra
Berendil.
5 HP pa ako. I-give it to Eldest na lang.
Okay, she takes that. And I'm gonna say meron pa rin siyang isang hit die remaining.
Okay. Thanks, guys. You're always defending me. Kinda dumb.
Si Darendil gives you a knight-like bow. She tells you that such is the duty of a nobleman, Lady Ekru.
Do you think?
He gives you a bow.
Get better.
Thank you,
Darendil.
Do you think Darendil has a thing for Ekru?
Would you like to ask that
Noble lang.
in character?
Hey, you never know. Even Quaggoths need love, bro.
Alright, so you guys okay, one moment please. Okay, you all have water and have eaten for the day. You continue traveling and so far there are no signs of mushrooms anymore, as you see signs of edible mushrooms pero base na lang yung natitira sa kanila and wala na yung pinaka-cap and yung talagang edible part sa kanila. They're all either been eaten, harvested, or rotten at this point. Please. Shushar is carrying one of the battle stocks. Ront is carrying one of the battle stocks. Sino yung isang magki-carry? Darendil offers to carry it, but however, if any one of you wants to carry it as well, feel free.
I'll carry it.
Alright,
I want to carry it also.
Okay, bibigyan ni Ront yung sa kanya, sa'yo, Carabao. Take this, bugbear! Alright, Jim Jar walks over to you, Skippy, and tells you, alright, we both got 2 kills, so that's, quits. However, the bet is still on. If you find a blue cap, just let me know. And he just gives you another cocky smile.
The dagger?
Make a survival check. Make a survival check, Skippy. With disadvantage, no, actually mataas yung DC dito kasi medyo scarce yung mushrooms dito sa area. Oh, 12. May mga nakita kang mushroom, Pero hindi to yung blue cap. May nakita ka na yung mushroom na kinakain ni El Carabao, yung Tongue of Madness. May nakita ka ng mga nightlight. Pero other than that, wala.
Can I help? Can I help?
No.
Then give myself guidance.
Skippy, Skippy responds with he declines your offer to help him. As Jimjar just looks at you from afar and smiles while he squints his eyes. You can see he's just nodding.
Can I also look? Since I'm part of the food group.
As you try to scavenge for food along the way, you guys either find rotten, already harvested, or already been eaten ng mga mushroom. Kasi sobrang scarce na sa area na to. You begin to remember those hungry orcs from earlier. And nakita nyo yung ibang mushroom, parang kinain na rin sila. Yung iba naman parang rotten. So feel free to interact with them if you wish. Alright,
Can
Eldeth.
we get some of the rotten ones? Maybe we could use them as, I don't know. You guys are creative.
Up to you.
You're like
You actually find a patch of rotten barrel stalks again at crew. You can see yung amoy nung tubig sa loob ng mga barrel stalk, medyo parang sour na, parang maasim.
There? Left?
And actually may mga lumilipad na flies around them. Si Shushar, he walks over and parang kinain lang siya ng mga fly, mga dalawa. Yes.
DM?
Yes,
Can I look for edible insects?
Make a survival check. Pero mataas yung DC kasi scarce talaga dito sa area na to.
Check.
No, you can't find any edible insects at this point.
I asked
Where are we headed towards?
Okay.
Is there any way out of this place?
Eldeth tells you guys that no, actually si Sarith tells you we are currently moving towards Grackles 2. When we reach one of their outposts, we will try to move around it and hopefully all around Grackles 2 towards Neverlight Grove. At which point I'm gonna need everyone to give me perception checks once again.
I'm not gonna give myself guidance. Oh dear. Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, go for it. I'll allow it. Sure.
No.
Okay. Okay. Alright, Harden and King. Both of you feel a familiar rumbling on the ground.
Ay, bilyet. Bilyet. Bilyet suka.
It's very familiar, and your cat instincts are actually pointing towards that creature once again.
Please tell me it's just somebody farting.
You see some of the night lights blinking at this point. Few rubble and dust falling from the ceiling. As it intensifies and grows stronger and stronger, and you can all feel it coming towards your direction once again.
warning to the party.
Okay, does
Can we,
uh-huh.
can we discern where this shaking or rumbling is coming from?
It's coming from
Coming
behind
below and
you,
king.
and it's getting nearer.
Guys, we better run.
It's getting closer.
Guys, we better run.
Running is good.
Okay,
As
so
you,
we, I will inform the rest of the party and then tell them, guys, I think it's time to run again. That creature is, the one that chased us is, I think it's behind us, and I don't think it's wise to stay here.
all right, you guys all instinctively increase your movement and run and rush ahead. At which point, a few moments pass by. As you continue running, the rumbling intensifies, and behind you, the earth erupts once again. But you see, the purple worm does not move towards you. It just passes through you, up towards the ceiling. You now feel the rumbling is on top of you. As Sarith raises his hand, as he gestures to stop. Everyone, stop moving! And then you can see him put his ear on the wall. At which point, the ceiling in front of you breaks. You see the purple worm moving from the ceiling towards the ground, at which point the ground softens and start loosen. It opens up and breaks. I'm gonna need everyone to give me dexterity saving throws as you all get swallowed up by the ground.
Oh dear.
Dead.
What's happening to me?
Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, medyo mataas yung DC nito this time. This is DC 15. Skippy,
Oh dear.
Ekru, Carabao, King, and the twins, si Ront and Derindil. You all take, oh shit, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. You all take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Ront is now badly wounded. Surprisingly, Topsy and Derby are quite tough, and mukhang di sila masyadong tinablan nung attack. For some reason, you don't see them suffer any damages. And si Derindil. Alright. As you all get a hold of your senses and recover from that fall, you see yourselves in what seems to be one moment please, a maze of some sorts. You can see this wide pathway, this 10 feet wide, no actually almost 20 feet wide path. Rocks are blocking the route to the west and to the east. The ceiling is 10 feet high, but you see a 10 feet wide gap, no actually a 5 feet wide gap to your north. This place is very dark. You notice that the walls compared to the ones you guys have been traveling on are these ones are cut, and you can see signs of a faded bas relief on them. medyo hindi nyo ma-discern kung ano yung design, but you think that if you guys spend a few more moments, you can try and find out kung ano yung naka-design, naka-drawing, naka-etch dun sa walls.
Hey, why
You
not?
hear dripping water
Oh,
from a
I will
distance.
go and check.
Uh-huh.
DM.
Yes?
DM perception checks.
Yeah, sorry.
I would like to check out the stonework using my Duergar Stone Cunning.
Alright, give me a history check with advantage.
No, it's just +2.
Ah, +2, okay.
Something thing.
Alright.
Ah, shit.
Okay. Make a perception check, Skippy. Actually, the whole room is dark and you can't see anything.
Even with dark vision.
Skippy does not have dark vision.
Okay.
But the others can see clearly, except for Skippy.
Can I try to stealthily proceed to this area?
Okay.
I go to King.
Uh-huh.
Where is King? And I go to King and I cast my healing hand.
Okay, as you use your healing hand ability, when you took the long rest earlier, Ekru,
No, it's an Asimar.
yeah, you were contacted by the angel once again as he informs you about this ability called your healing hands that can heal your companion. So you heal King for 3 hit points as you use that. Carabao and King, I'm assuming that you guys are both looking and taking a peek on this chamber. So, Carabao, give me a stealth check. King, give me a perception check with advantage. Okay.
Nice.
You can see that the room, but before we go back, balik tayo kay El Agarrador. You notice that the walls El Agarrador, you can't tell kung ano yung details, pero you can see swirling designs, parang tubig, swirling. You can see parang tentacle.
Wait, what?
You can see a tentacle
What?
on one of the designs. Just one tentacle.
Oh my.
Can I can Harden closely look at it and see if anything unusual, if it's natural or somebody?
Give me an
Made it.
investigation check. Tentacles are kinky? I thought Japanese only thought that was kinky. Anyway. But here in the Underdark, yeah, I think tentacles can be indeed kinky for select creatures like the drow. Alright, give me an investigation. Okay.
Yeah! I'm
Harden, you're quite certain that this must have been previously a hallway of a temple. You're most certain. However, it seems like several years have passed and the design, the bas-relief on the walls have faded and mukhang forgotten na yung temple talaga. You notice tentacles as well and may water. May nakita kang parang at first you thought it was a wolf. And then careful investigation, mukha siyang jackal holding what seems to be a 3-pronged weapon with chains and spiked balls on the end.
Okay.
You can see.
So I will.
You can see.
Okay, go ahead.
You can see the face, the distorted face of a woman. You can see the design, the image of a crouching bat. But the bat has a face and large arms. Yung face merong beard and medyo creepy siya nung nakita mo. I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
All of us? Who?
Just Harden. Yeah, may consequences.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Meanwhile, can I try to go
Okay.
forward stealthily?
You almost you almost lost yourself while looking at these designs. You felt like something was invading your mind. You felt like you were losing grip in reality. You felt like you were getting dizzy. Pero you grab onto yourself and you do not fall upon the effects of what could actually have happened. Okay, Carabao, before you can even take a step closer, King, and you as well, Carabao, you guys see this wide chamber up ahead. At which point you begin to notice that the ground is submerged. It's flooded in water. You take a step, Carabao, and you hear your footsteps create a silent splash. It's around mga 3 inches pa lang yung water. Pero the whole chamber is flooded. You can see it seem to go down, parang pa-slope siya. It goes deeper. You can see up ahead, there's the path continues on to a 10 feet wide path. One moment, please. Oh shit, lag yung roll 20 ko. Come on, roll 20.
No, roll 20.
Oh shoot. Okay, one moment please. Okay, it recovered. Whew. Okay. King and Carabao, you see something odd up ahead of you. The chamber is 10 feet high, but you can see over here something is floating in mid-air. You look closer as you squint your eyes. You can see a steel weapon, something with a shaft and a round end at the tip. It looks like a mace. You also see one moment please. Okay, you see you can see a skeleton floating in mid-air. Humanoid yung skeleton. Parang it's just drifting. Inanimate. In the middle of this path over here. A skeleton of a humanoid creature floating. Its feet are not on the ground. It's not holding the mace, pero you can see there's a mace floating next to it. The mace looks like it's made of dark metal, and you can see a few coins floating near it as well. How do you guys wish to proceed?
Does it see me already or not?
It doesn't seem like it has, or the thing, whatever this thing is, if it's alive, it doesn't seem like anything has gained your attention. Has notified of your presence.
But it's floating, right?
Yeah, it's just floating, parang nasa space.
Floating, parang
skeleton.
How deep is the water here?
You can't tell from where you are, pero based on based from what you can tell, you are quite certain the flood will indeed increase as you go deeper inside this chamber.
Oh. Okay, so slowly
Mm-hmm.
I'll proceed and go forward near the skeleton.
Alright, one moment please. Okay. Alright, as you move next to this creature, give me a. Are you attempting to move very silently?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check. Give me a with disadvantage
Okay.
because flooded. Mahirap kasi medyo flooded yung area. Okay. You see yung skeleton and then yung mace na lumulutang and then a few coins around it. Something round is in between them. As large as a crystal ball. You see this round thing turn around and you see an eyeball.
Oh shit.
And you hear a voice inside your head.
Is it can I try to grab the eyeball?
Before you can even try to do anything, you hear this voice speak up to you. Oh, hello. Who is this? Are you a visitor? Are you a visitor?
My name is El Carabao.
El
We are
Carabao.
locked here.
A very fascinating name indeed. Pleased to meet you. I am Glabbagool. As you now begin to see the edges of this creature, you can see it has this square, almost cube-like shape. As it moves in front of you, you can see yung skeleton nakatabi ng eyeball and yung mace na lumulutang and yung a few coins move along with it. I'd like you to meet my friend. His name is McRibs.
This is the guide, okay?
But pleased to meet you. I am Glabbagool.
Okay. Why are those swords and skeletons and coins floating? Parang
Oh, this belongs to my friend McRibs.
can this break?
Are you alone, or do you have any friends with you? I sense the presence of other beings. Did you perhaps did you bring your friends with you? Can I meet them?
Sure. And then I shout to guys. Hey, Luchadores! Look who I found!
He moves next to you, El Carabao.
What are you talking about, Carabao?
Just look at Curl. He seems to be a good guy.
You see Sarith
Oh.
take a peek and tell you, "What are you doing? That's a gelatinous cube. Move away from it before it dissolves you." Oh, yes, I think that's what I'm called, a gelatinous cube. But do not be afraid, I will not dissolve you. It's just that McRibs was quite, well, I gave him the name. I haven't really met him when he was alive. When I came to be, I just saw him inside me and just give him a name.
Oh.
You can see the other NPCs are very wary and they're not moving near this creature.
Do you know a way out of this?
I asked him,
I was about to ask you the same question. I've been here in this place for a very long time. Well, I'm not really sure how to count time here, but I felt like it's been a long time. You are the first ones that I've met that can seem to understand me. You can see yung eyeball, parang you can see it's just darting at each and every one of you. It doesn't have a mouth, but you're certain that it's communicating telepathically. So,
I have the base.
do you all know a way out? I would like to accompany you if you can. If you might.
I will try. I will try to check if he's telling the truth, DM.
Okay, give me an insight check with disadvantage. You know what? No disadvantage kasi you can hear the tone of his voice naman inside your head. Accidentally. That must mean that must be it might have been caused by that rumbling I've felt earlier. It's really I am not sure as well. I just woke up one day and I was able to talk. Sarith whispers, "This, no. Move away from him. It must be some kind of illusion. It's the phase res or something. Gelatinous cubes do not talk. They're not sentients. They're oozes. They cannot talk. Their only purpose is to dissolve and consume. This cannot be. This cannot be.
Then how do you explain the voice?
I'm not sure. It must be some kind of phase res phenomenon or you see him just grumble.
And then I'll talk to the gelatinous thing, and then like I'm poking him, and then say, "Hey friend, one of our guys needs convincing. He's saying that you shouldn't be talking. He just here to dissolve us. Is that true?" And then I'm poking him.
As you poke him, you hear him laugh, giggle. I'm quite ticklish. And you hear him laugh inside your head. Nasa na yung sheet neto ni Glabbagool? As you poke him, medyo mahapde yung finger mo. Ma-update siya ng konti. But you don't take damage. At which point you can everyone make perception checks.
How do you don't know what jello shots are?
Jello shot. What is a jello shot? Is that a new name that you are proposing? I am quite fond of Glabbagool. I gave this name to myself. But if it means making friends with you, then I will take that new name then. Okay.
Can I have your base and your coins?
Oh, this? This actually belonged to my cribs, but if you want it, I'll give it to you if you want. And you see him, yung eye, parang nag-squint, and then you hear him. He's just parang. You can see yung gelatinous cube is slowly coming out of his body, and then yung coins parang plup plup coins. May kasamang mga bones until all the skeletal body, the mace, and the coins are now regurgitated out of his body. Excuse me. I did not mean to do that.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Can we keep him? I
Um,
like this guy.
Colin.
You
Do you
can
want to
you,
join us?
you can see
Finding a way out.
Oh, really? You're inviting me? Yes, I will join you. Oh, what a good day. One time I was very alone, and now I have this many friends. You see, Sarith, are you guys really serious?
It looks like it could help.
How can a gelatinous cube help us?
Well, do you see the skeleton inside his body?
Yes, I
Do you
can.
want to ask the skeleton?
I can tell that he can dissolve bodies. I'm not sure if he can help that much in combat, and he's really large. I think he moves really slow. Are you really sure? He might slow us down. Very well. I will not contest your judgment. He just he steps down and just gives you a bow. You can see that this mace, Carabao, as you pick it up, yung itsura niya, yung pinaka tip niya, hindi lang siya basta parang round. You can see yung shape niya, mukha siyang fire. It looks like flame.
This is one cool maze you got here, my friend.
Ah yes, I've seen I felt like this item. Wait, I think I am still attuned to it. Check this out. And you see the mace. It lights up in flames.
Whoa.
I've just recently discovered its abilities. If you want to keep it, I can give it to you. You are my friend, Mr. Carabao.
Oh yeah, but I give him to my friend as well, since he need it more than
Okay.
me.
Wait, let me unattune to it, so your friend can use it. And you see him blink twice. Tick 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 tick. And
Thank you.
the flame vanishes from the mace. He
Also-
will not fit on a barrel stock, and also the barrels. You guys can try and put him inside the barrel
Also,
stock.
since you've been here for a very, very long time, can you give me a tour
Well,
on this?
okay. This I think this is a temple of some sorts, and I've seen a room with a fountain at the very end. There are many hallways if you'd like to visit it. Please, follow me. And he leads you. And at which point, sino yung maghahawak ng mace?
Maybe El Agarrador or King?
Yes.
It's all
Please,
up.
can I have?
What?
I have a weapon.
Yeah.
I'm unarmed.
I'll give him to El Agarrador.
Okay, and as you pick up the coins, El Carabao, you discover that these are no mere coins. These are electrum pieces.
Oh,
You count as much as 14.
money.
So
I can keep it. I still have a pouch.
I'll give it to Ekro. Hey, Ekro. Here, keep this money.
I'll keep it.
What's the mace?
one electrum is one half a gold piece. So 50 gold piece. 50 silver pieces ang one electrum. So that's equivalent to 7 gold pieces. Alright, who is holding the mace?
Me.
Alright, you can see the mace is made up of black metal, and then yung tip niya mukhang flame. Mukhang fire. And then nakita nyo nung inactivate siya ni Glabbagool, the yung tip nung mace mismo, it was engulfed in flames, para siyang torch, and yung kulay ng flame green. Green flame.
What is it?
Unless you use a particular spell, that is far as you can. That is the only information that you have found, based on what Glabbagool has shown you. Based on what he said earlier.
Which mace stats do I use?
Okay, this is the same stats as a mace. So
Okay.
it's nasa na yung handbook. Equipment. I think this is a D8 or D6. Wait. Okay, mace, simple weapon, D6 bludgeoning damage, 4 pounds. It uses strength by default. And from what Glabbagool has shown you, it looks like this mace requires attunement. And if you are able to attune with it for 1 hour, you can use its. You can probably use an action to make the fire come out.
Oh.
I'll wait till we have a short rest.
You guys are welcome to take a short rest if you want.
Oh, can we?
Hey, gelatin friend. Is it okay if we rest here for now?
There's water. Isn't it yucky?
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, are you guys going to take a short rest?
Maybe we should proceed to something that have water.
Alright.
Since we are
No,
still
it's fine.
You see that this hallway splits into 2 paths, to the west and to the east. Glabbagool is guiding you towards the west. He told you that the east is where I woke up. It's just a cavern. It's flooded in water as well. But the fountain is over here to the west if you wish to see it.
Let's rest first. I feel so tired.
Is it okay, gelatin friend, if we take a rest here?
Oh, sure. I've been resting here for a very long time. I will gladly accompany you if you want to take this rest. You have to you can't attune to an item while exploring. You have to focus on doing that alone. So it has to be on a short rest or a long rest. Alright, before you roll that hit die, I will tell you guys if you can roll your hit die. So I'm gonna need the confirmation first. Is everyone going to take a short rest?
I what?
Anyone
Yes, I
against
get
this? Anyone against this? Alright, you guys spend 1 hour as you take a short rest. Go ahead and roll for your hit die if you still have some hit die. I think 3 na yung hit die nyo from earlier kasi rest na rin kayo after the battle with the orcs.
How often does Song of Rest, may cooldown ba yun? Pag after using?
Let me check. From what I remember, I think that's only
Parang wala ata,
once per long rest lang yata. Bard, Song of
So can I
Rest.
use this rest to attune?
Yes, you can definitely use it.
Sina-check ko rin.
Okay. So I attune, and what happens?
One moment, please. Pwede to every short rest. Song of Rest is every short rest. So those who spent hit die, go ahead and roll a d6 on top of that. As Harden provides entertainment. No, if you spent a hit die, so minimum of 1, you can roll a d6 on top of that to add it on your on the amount that you recovered.
Parang Spend it.
Take back the last roll. Which roll? The 6.
The one.
Nope. You already rolled for it. So I believe wala nang hit die si King. Sorry, man.
Oh, wait. Nag-roll ka ng ano?
Okay.
Ng power?
Ilalagay ko muna sa GM layer yung ibang NPCs because they will just follow you guys from behind at the meantime. At which point, as you guys finish this long rest, it is now apparent to you that the air, short rest. As you take this short rest, it now becomes apparent to you guys that the air in these ruins are getting it's getting thinner and thinner as everyone receives 1 point of exhaustion. 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh dear.
Glabbagool then asks you, "Oh, are you all right, friends? It seems like you look like exhausted."
Yeah, we are exhausted. We should get out of here as soon as possible.
Oh, should I continue the tour then?
Yes, please.
Air. What is this air you speak of? Is this what you humanoids use to live? I think this is vital for your living. Oh, I see. We oozes do not use air. But I can understand. Let me guide you towards the other room. And you see him he is now moving as fast as he can, pero napakabagal pa din. Until you guys reach this cavern, this chamber over here. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys to arrange yourselves inside this chamber as you believe what your characters would be doing at this point in time.
Wait, where am I? Oh.
I don't see my token there. Ayun.
Get left behind.
Okay, eto si Harden
Harden, you get
and
left
si Ekru.
Tabunan.
I'm still sitting behind King, taking a liking to him.
Alright.
DM.
Yes?
DM.
Yeah.
Since I attuned to the mace, do I know what it is now?
Okay. It is a magical mace that does not provide any bonus to attack rolls or damage rolls. However, it is a mace that once you use an action, you can activate its light. So it lights up as bright as a torch. And when you attack with with the light on, it deals additional 1 fire damage on a hit.
Ooh.
So it's like a McFlame tongue.
It's a muck flame tongue. Okay.
McFlame.
You hear Glabbagool from McRibs, right? I got that. You see him do this sad attempt for a laugh. Okay, at which point you guys see that the water on one corner of this chamber seems to be thicker and darker than the ones you guys are stepping on, and you notice that the water it seemed to have risen twice its depth. It's now 1 foot deep. And you can see Glabbagool, he is just continuing his way as he tells you, "Alright, friends, this way." You see the other NPCs tailing you from behind. However, something grabs on to a crew's leg and Scipio's and El Agarrador's. Wait, let me double check. Tama nga ba? Can they do this? Yeah. They're indistinguishable. Alright. As you feel these things grab onto your legs, I'm gonna need everyone to roll for initiative. Okay, the NPCs will be considered with you in combat. They are also engaged with opponents on their end. Pero hindi ko na muna sila sasama dito. Si Glabbagool lang. Muna. Does Glabbagool attack? How does Glabbagool attack? Okay, napakabilis ni Glabbagool. Alright, 1, 2, 3 4, 5, sino pa? Si Ekru. Ekru, what did you got in your initiative?
Sorry.
It's cool, it's cool. Alright. Okay, you guys get the surprised condition as these things come out from the flood. You can see the water, they take these shapes. They rise up and they have this slimy bodies, and their color is gray as they attack you guys with advantage. Yeah, hindi sila madidetect talaga whatever you do kasi they have false appearance. This will be done with advantage on Skippy, Agarrador, and Ekru. So this one will be on Skippy first.
Take it. I miss.
15, I believe that will miss as you quickly remove your foot. Sorry, di ko pa pala sila na-roll for initiative. Oh, nice, mabilis sila. Okay, this one will be on Agarrador. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Damn.
Sorry. You take. Oh shit. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 acid. That's gonna be 18 total damage.
Really
Sinuwerte
bad time
sila,
to
sir.
be
Natural
raging.
20. Alright. Also, you're not wearing armor, so okay lang yan. This one will be given to Ekru. Is Ekru wearing any armor? Naka-pajamas ka pa lang.
None.
Okay.
Yeah, wearing pajamas.
It attacks with its pseudopod and rolls a 19. That hits as well. You take 17 bludgeoning total damage from this one. And that ends their turn. Glabbagool did not expect that. As far as he can, he just tells you, "Oh, I'm sorry. They are not with me. Feel free to kill them. I thought I was alone in these caverns. These things did not attack me ever since. However, you guys are the first visitors. Round 2, Carabao, you're up."
Okay, so the first round is an ambush, so they get surprise rounds, that's right?
Yes, surprise round yung kanina.
Okay. I'll go near this one
Okay.
and attack it with
Okay, go for it.
the short sword.
Alright, this is piercing damage. Alright, that hits.
Yes. Well.
It takes 8 points of piercing damage. And with your sneak attack, that's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 14 total damage. This creature is, you can see yung density niya, mas lumiit siya ng konti yung size niya. For it is now badly, almost near death. However, when you take out your weapon, you see it sizzling and may smoke ng konti, as your weapon now suffers from -1 bonus. So that is now a -1 short sword. -1 ka sa attack roll and damage rolls. Welcome to
Can I use
Underdark.
my bugbear features brute force?
That is for ano lang, 'di ba? Pag surprised. When a creature is
that's
surprised.
ambusher. Wait, I'll just...
Man, dati yung draw ko ng bugbear, parang nakalimutan ko na to. Ano nga, can you just tell me ano yung effect niya? Sorry. Okay, when you... short rest, yeah, go for it. Roll for damage. Okay. This is just additional damage, diba?
Yeah.
So wala tong attack roll.
Yep.
So your weapon, okay, so that's gonna be, sorry, kukunin natin yung first instance na na-roll, so that's 1.
Okay.
So that's 1 additional damage. This guy is just closer to death. However, your weapon still has the -1 effect. So -1 na siya to damage rolls and attack rolls. Alright.
Okay. And
turn. Sorry.
no, sir, I'll just use my disengage action, bonus action.
Okay.
And then
Alright, that ends your turn. Hey, crew, you're up.
So who is badly hurt aside from me? Is anyone badly
Okay,
hurt?
sorry man, chinek ko yung volos. Wait, double check, baka na-miss ko lang. Monstrous races. Bugbear. Yeah, sir, walang brute force. Sa ano lang 'yon, sir? Sa bugbear na creature, hindi yung bugbear na playable race.
okay. I'll just remove it na lang. Okay, sorry.
It's cool. However, meron kang long limb. So pwede mong gamitan 'yon.
Yeah.
May reach ka.
Sige. Thanks.
So you don't need to move 5 feet closer. Alright, it's cool. Add ko na lang ulit yung damage niya. Yep. Alright, crew, you're up.
I am going to cast Healing Word on myself. Then
Healing
I'm
word,
gonna...
alright. Your wounds heal up as you cast that spell. On whom? Kanino yung sacred flame na yan?
Sacred Flame, that shit. The guy behind, the one who hurt us, the one beside behind us.
Behind you. Okay. These guys are not very dexterous. And fails, it suffers 5 points of radiant damage. White flame explode from its body. And for a moment, parang nag-hiss siya na parang snake. But it's still alive and just lightly wounded. Anything else?
Beside me, right?
Yes.
So if I move, so I just stay put. Okay.
Alright. I think you will be now ending your turn. Yes, no? Yes? Okay, I think that's a yes. Grey Oozes will now make their movement and respond to a crew for burning it with divine flames. Grey Ooze will attack a crew once again with its pseudopod. And rolls... Oh wait, shit, 13. That will still hit you, a crew. You take... Sorry, this is not a natural 20. So that you only take 2 bludgeoning and 7 acid for a total of 9 damage. Okay, this one will be done on Agarador once again. Sorry man, medyo sinuwerte sila sa initiative. Oh shit!
Puta!
That's a natural 20. At which point you see El Agarador. Your gray.
I will cutting word the damage, DM.
Okay, good job. I will give you a point of inspiration for that, Harden. However, El Agarador, you see your dark skin, yung gray na skin mo, nagsa-start na siya mag-iba ng kulay. Meron ka ng parang yung half nung face mo, it's darker, almost black. Black na mismo. As in talagang ebony black. Gray and then black.
Shit.
Yung half na nung face mo. You take that's gonna be 8 plus 6, 14. Go ahead and roll your d6.
Sandali, DM
Okay.
Ella Ganador, would you like to do the honors? Medyo malas ako sa rolls yung D6. Pwede ba siya, DM?
Yeah, go for it. It's cool. I'll allow it.
D6. Gusto mo ikaw na lang? Malas ako mula kanina Ikaw na lang. Ikaw na lang, sige. Ang damage yan.
Okay, you take 12 points of total damage. How are you doing, El Agarador?
I'm down to 3 HP.
Alright, that ends its
Buti na
turn.
ako ito.
This one besides Scipio, actually hindi to matalino, so hindi to mga habol. So it will attack Scipio with its pseudopod, and it misses. That ends their turn. Harden, you're up.
Okay, I will try to cast. Let me check lang.
Man,
Nasa
okay
I will
talaga yung
target
cutting
this one,
words.
the one near
Yeah. Okay.
Ella Ganador.
The one beside Scipio is much smaller than the others. Kasi nag-take na siya ng damage. Almost near death. Pero you can, if you want to attack the one in front of El Agarador, you can do that as well.
Sino naman susunod? Okay. Skip you. Okay. I will attack this one na lang.
Alright, go for it.
If it looks body damage, I will insult it. I hope you understand, but you're dying already. So
Okay.
why don't you just die?
Alright.
Okay.
These guys are not wise and they're not smart. As in talagang utak ano tong mga to. Utak jello. Alright, give me that attack roll, that damage roll. Oh shit! It succeeds its save and ignores your attempt to your insult. Okay, anything else? Mr. Dark Lurker, can you tell me your name? Can you PM me your name? Ikaw ba si MT Nihilist? Can you PM me your name? Okay, that ends your turn, I think, Harden.
Yes, DM.
Alright, El Agarador. Near death. You're up.
I am going to use my bonus action to go into a rage.
Alright, your muscles bulk up and your vision turns red. And at which point, you see yung burned part ng body mo. From black, it changes color. It's red as well. So ang kulay mo na ngayon is gray and red.
Shit.
So
And,
half ng face mo is red at the moment. As you go into a
I will
rage.
attempt. Okay, am I grappled?
No, you're not grappled. You can move freely.
Okay. Wait, just let me adjust something. I will cast
Oh shit.
Enlarge.
Alright. As your body increases in size, you see El Agarador, actually 10 feet high yung cavern, sakto lang sa height mo, as you are now considered large. Anything else? Anything else?
Wait, what are the other benefits of Enlarge?
It increases your
Wow.
size, advantage to strength checks, and extra damage to weapon attacks. And yes,
doesn't
your
give me
mace
HP.
is considered a weapon. Yes, 1d4.
Okay. That took up my action, didn't it?
Yes, your action and your bonus action. You can still move though if you wish.
Ma-OA
Nagyan
ba?
AO.
Ma-attack of AO ba ako nito?
You can try and find out.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hindi matalino tong mga ooze na to. Baka hindi to mag-AO or
Okay.
not or ewan. Di ko rin alam eh. Ewan ko.
I am going quick prayer to our end Jesus, and I am going to move here and potentially take an AO.
Alright. You see the creature does not make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Alright, and I will be right back. Because I had 4 cups of coffee. I need to pee. A lot.
Alright, go for it. Okay, that ends your turn. King, you're up.
Go, King! Help us!
The Cat Lord
Badly wounded.
calls upon you. I'm just kidding.
Go, kitty cat!
After seeing what happened to the Sword of Carabao, what do you do on return?
Sorry.
Mm-hmm. You decide to use my sword over the quarterstaff. May sword ka? That you got from the drow as well. Alright, go for it. Make an attack roll. Okay, 21. That will hit and strike down this gray ooze. It takes 9 points of piercing damage, and it is now actually near death. However, that short sword is now a -1 short sword. It suffers -1 to attack rolls and damage rolls as well. Actually, lalagyan ko kayo ng marker sa may nag-suffer nun. Lagyan ko kayo ng green na marker. Alright. As you use your bonus attack to make 2 unarmed bonus action to make 2 unarmed attacks, flurry of blows. 13 will 13 shit. Nasaan yung sheet? 13 will hit. And with 4 bludgeoning damage, you reduce it into almost a pulp, and with your last strike, poof, it explodes and dissipates. This gray ooze is no more. Alright. Anything else? When you attacked it, you felt a stinging sensation from your legs and from your fist. However, it does not. It doesn't seem to do any damage to you. It seems to. I'll let you roll a perception check, a free perception check if you wish. However, anything else? I think that would no attack penalty. Nope. Make an insight check or a perception check. Yeah, go for it. CPO, get ready for your turn. Okay, you saw that the only thing that was affected was El Carabao's blade and your blade as well. It seems that metal is corroded when subjected to these grey oozes. Any kind of metal. So heavy metal, black metal, grunge, mga ganun. Hindi, I'm just kidding. Yes, neo metal. Alright, you share that to your companions. Alright, that ends your turn. CPO, you're up. Oh shit, anong gagawin ni Glabbagool dito? Oh, meron siyang attack.
Withers.
puro metal yung attack ni CPO. Yung swords niya. Man, I was hoping na makukuha ko yung weapons niyo pa naman. I'm just kidding.
No.
Sapakan.
Can I look?
Pwede mo sapakan, sir.
Hello.
Unarmed attack. Okay, look for rocks. This will be difficult kasi flooded yung area. Make a perception check with disadvantage. Flooded kasi, sir, eh. Actually, 14 is just enough. May nakita ka na isang malaking chunk ng rock sa tabi. Malapit lang sa paa mo. You pick it up. And you, yes, this will be a strength check. Walang proficiency, so bare strength check lang. I'm gonna say this will be a D4 damage and add your strength if it hits. Yeah. Alam mo yung parang murder weapon sa you get a murder instinct. So you just 2 attacks. You know what? Sure, 2 rocks. I'll allow you. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Make an attack roll, sir. Alright, your first attempt actually hits, but your second attempt misses. Added roll damage, D4 plus your strength. 0 strength. Oh shit, just 1 damage. Nag-splatter siya ng konti, pero this thing is still alive. Alright, that ends your turn. Glabbagool. Oh, let me help you with that, my friend. This Grey Ooze will benefit from 3/4, no, actually half cover. But Glabbagool will still attempt to attack it. Nakita mo yung from its cube state, may lumabas na parang kamay, yung shape ng kamay, and then it changes into a fist, and then parang sasapakin niya yung Grey Ooze. No! When it misses, that ends its turn. Round 3. El Carabao, you're up.
Okay, so I'll ask the gelatin guy, hey, can I borrow McRave's arms for a second?
Na-regurgitate niya na si McRibs. Nandun na siya sa kabilang chamber. Naiwan siya.
Oh, okay. I thought nasa inside siya ni ano.
You know what? Roll 1d100. Tignan natin kung may naiwan na skeleton. Roll 1d100.
Okay.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
nice. May nandun yung thigh bone niya. And that is actually considered a club. I'll allow you to use it. This is a bone club. A club. Club. Improvised weapon siya at the moment unless you do something to bone him. Unless you do something on this weapon para i-weaponize talaga siya. But this will be considered an improvised weapon pero D6 damage.
D6 plus
Your strength.
okay. So after I get the bones, I go here and attack this guy.
Alright. Go for it.
With
So base bare na strength check lang to. If it hits, roll D6 plus your strength. Man.
1d20 plus ano ulit yan pagka
1d20 plus your strength. So basically click mo lang yung strength mo sa sheet mo.
okay.
Yep. Oh, actually 8 is going to hit. Mababa lang AC nila. Roll for damage, D6 plus your strength.
Yeah. And then sneak attack.
It's not a finesse weapon, so walang sneak attack.
Oh.
Yeah, it has to be a finesse weapon. That, however, with 7 damage, it explodes and dissipates.
Yeah. Thank you, McWilliams.
Alright. Meron ka ng bone club na hindi pa weaponized. If you do something about this this thigh bone in the course of the adventure, and if you manage to keep it, I'll let you roll a skill check for it para maging official na club talaga siya. But for now, hindi muna. Alright, anything else? El Carabao. Alright, that ends your turn. Ekru, you're up.
I cast Cure to El Agador.
Alright.
Sorry.
Okay, what are you going to cast? Cure Wounds? Oh, nice. Second level. Okay, you are restored with... I think 4 na yung bonus dun sa heal mo, no? O 3 lang?
Dapat 4 na.
4. So that's 13 plus 5. So 18 hit points restored to El Agarrador. Andiyan ka na ba, Mikey?
Yep.
Alright, so you are healed with 18 hit points. Alright. Anything else, Ekru?
I think I could still cast. Is there any? I'll cast Sacred Flame.
Cure Wounds is an action. Sacred Flame is an action as well.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back behind charges.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna give you a point of inspiration as well, Ekru, for doing that. At which point it is now the Grey Ooze's turn. Yung pinakamalikot, doon kami ma-attract. And yung huling gumalaw... Si Ekru, sorry. Punta kami kay Ekru. It attacks Ekru.
No.
Brainless sila eh. So parang ma-attract lang sila dun sa last thing that made movement. So it attacks Ekru. And misses. Alright, that ends its turn. Harden, you're up.
Okay, I'll still proceed on insulting these ooze or these creatures.
Okay.
And I will use Vicious Mockery again.
Alright, as you launch these insults at this Grey Ooze, and it fails its wisdom save. It suffers 2 psychic damage, but you can see it's still alive. Anything else?
Yes. I will end my turn.
Alright, El Agarrador,
Right in front of it.
you're up. El
I'm
Agarrador.
gonna hit it.
Alright.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
I went for all the trouble of playing that sound effect, damn it.
Ano yun? Hindi ko narinig.
Can I... Okay. King heard it. Well, anyway.
Okay, one moment
can I
please,
speak?
sorry. You can't rage and be enlarged at the same time because you can't concentrate on spells while raging. Also, enlarge is a concentration spell.
Ay? Concentration spell ba yun?
Yes.
Fuck.
Revelation.
Alright,
I will let
Can
you
I retcon
I will let you keep your enlarge pero hindi ka raged if you want.
can I retcon the enlarge instead?
Okay, cool. It's cool.
So I'm just normal sized,
Mhm.
Agarrador.
Mhm.
I'll walk up to the Grey Ooze and I will smash it
All right, make an attack roll.
with my McFlame Tongue. Oh,
Alright.
Wait,
As you
why is that like that? Why, ba't for yung fire damage? To
may additional na strength. I-remove mo na lang yung strength dun sa fire. It's cool. But you deal 7 damage on this creature. Alright. This thing is now near its death, as it is now really small at the moment. Yeah.
Did you add?
Oh, wait. May D4 pa na included dun sa damage. So, remove na lang natin yung 1. So, that's gonna be 5 plus 1, so 6. Plus your rage bonus, 6, 7, 8 damage total. Alright, this creature is now in a near-death state.
Okay.
And you notice that this mace, it doesn't seem to have been affected by its by the corroding ability of these gray oozes. You have an inkling that it might be due to its magical nature.
Okay. I end my turn.
Okay, anything else? That ends your turn. King, you're up. I jump and flip over Agrador to here, alright. Go for it, make an attack roll. Roundhouse kick to the ooze, alright, make that attack roll please. 14 hits and with 7 bludgeoning damage. Describe your kill. The spinning roundhouse kick causes the ooze to dissipate, basically exploding over everyone. Alright, so everyone, may mga splash ng gray slime sa body nyo as the gray ooze vanishes and dissipates. We are now out of combat. However, as the combat ends, your eyes are all drawn to your companions at the back. You can see that they have just defeated gray oozes as well, but you hear a small scream coming from a tiny girl, and you believe this belongs to the voice of Topsy.
Happening.
As you hear her scream, your eyes are drawn towards their direction on your back. As Topsy is now unconscious, lying on Turvy's arms. You see Turvy scream yung brother niya. Nakilala nyo ito yung sister. Yung brother niya, ito. Si Turvy, tahimik lang siya. Pero this time, you hear him scream. And as he screams, you see yung scream niya, it changes tone. From a tiny voice, it changes into a beast-like manner. As you see his snout grow. His hair thickens. Fangs come out from his snout, long ears, and the tail on his back as he changes appearance. Carrying the body of his sister, he runs and hides away from you guys and runs towards the opposite direction. Oh man, but hindi nagpi-play. Come on. You see him run to the east. You see him run to the east. you see your other companions, they were taken aback by what happened. And you can, as you try to chase after them, King, you see yung image ni Turvy is very different from what he was earlier. He looks more like a rat than a Swervenebelin. He hisses at you.
It's an ROUS.
He hisses at you with his fangs, dark red eyes. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Good job, guys. I will send the summary sa chat. Good job on succeeding the encounters from earlier. Alright, you guys received a magic weapon. This counts as a magic weapon, pero it's unique. So if you want to keep it, this will count against your permanent magic item count. Before we officially end the session, is anyone going to keep the magical mace?
Does it have an actual name?
It doesn't have an actual name eh. Talagang special mace siya.
So
It
you
is...
can just keep calling it the McFlame Tongue.
Yeah, you can call it the McFlame Tongue if you want.
Sure, cool.
Alright. Okay, so I think everyone passes. Alright, so what? But it's why but hindi nagpi-play sa end ko yung background music. Fuck. Anyway,
Playing. I could hear it.
nice. Sa akin hindi. Anyway,
I can hear it. I can
Nice.
see it right now.
nice. Okay. Yes. With that, you now have a magic item, El Agrador. It's the McFlame Tongue.
Yay!
As the camera fades to black, you see the credits start rolling and yung image lang ni Turvy as a rat beast carrying the body of his sister, si Topsy, bloody and unconscious as far as you can tell. Alright, and with that, we now end this session. Good job, guys. Send ko na lang, once again, send ko na yung summary sa chat.
Thanks, Sai.
But yeah,
Yeah, thanks, DM.
I'm your DM, Sai. And that was Out of the Abyss. Good night, guys.
Yay!
Good night, everyone. See you next week.
See you next week.
Yeah. Is it Monday already?
Let's find out
Yeah.
next week kung ano bang meron kay Turvy. Ba't siya nagmukhang daga? Naku, kung si Smokes
Baka
yan,
kayo alaga niya, Ron.
kakainin ni Smokes yan, si Turvy. Kasi mukhang daga eh. But yeah, see you guys next week. I will now be signing out. Good night, guys.
Yeah, good night.